Hello everyone, welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. I'm Rob.
I'm Mel.
And we're here to play Unstoppable. Unstoppable again for the something amount of time on the channel. I don't know. We played it solo before, or I've played it solo. But today it's not a mistake. The thumbnail and title of the video are not incorrect. This is a two-player playthrough. We're playing the two-player mode. Thank you to these folks for supporting the channel, allowing us to purchase games like this. Thank you for supporting us and allowing us to stream them here. Chilling with you on a Sunday afternoon. Yeah, welcome to the live stream. Hey Marav, hey Snez, how's it going? Welcome. I threw a little poll in the chat just for fun. Feel free to go in the live chat and vote on it as we're watching. We'll discuss it at the end of the stream after we're done the playthrough. I'll just leave it. Yeah, so we're playing Unstoppable. For those who don't know, this is a Renegade Game Studios, part of their Solo Hero series, which they have a handful of these games come out over the years. Yes, this is a solo marketed game. A solo marketed game. And does anyone remember, I don't know how long you guys have been in the board gaming hobby for, but I remember when I got in the hobby so many years ago, it was hard to find a game that said on the box, you know, something other than 2 to 5, 2 to 4, 2 to 3, 2 to 8 players, you know?
Yeah.
And it was hard to find something that ever said 1. And then you'd have to buy an expansion maybe, or the game might have a solo mode, but it's tacked on an afterthought, it's garbage, or needs a 20-page rule book to explain how it changes the entire game up to be allowed to be a 2-player. Or they say they're solo, but then it's just a BS 2-player mode where you use both your hands to play the game. Like who plays the game with both their hands? Like that's so weird, you know, when they want to play solo. Like I only like to play solo games with one hand, you know, and the other hand I can do whatever I want with, you know, like make food, drinks, you know, change channel on the TV, you know, change the channel. That's funny. You know, flip through a book, whatever you want to do. But nowadays, this is crazy. This game is actually part of, says right on the box, on the very bottom in that blue bar, it says Solo Hero Series, like right down here. Solo Hero Series. So it's like marketed as a solo game. It's part of a series. People would look at that and go, oh, I might have played these before I heard of them. I know it's a solo game. And now they tack on the multiplayer part. Yeah, that's where the hobby's going now. I guess solo is now the cool thing. You just make your game solo. And if you feel like it, you tack on a 2-player mode that maybe is an afterthought. But this one, I don't know if it's an afterthought. It works. Full disclosure, we've only played it once as the 2-player mode. Mel has only played this game one time ever.
Yep.
So keep that in mind. We're not pro players. We're just going to have some fun showing off the 2-player mode of this, go through an entire playthrough, give our thoughts, that kind of thing. If you want to see me like fully explain the game, go super deep on strategy, playing solo, the more popular variant of this game, or the more popular way to play, according to BGG, it's best with 1 there under the community voting. You can see many streams. I have a playlist in the video description. You can see all the streams we've done for this game there if you're curious. Yeah, so it's a 3.0 complexity. It's 1022 ranked overall. And that's pretty high for a solo only game. Kind of solo only, you know? Mm-hmm. It's like, has a 2-player mode, which is so weird, but yeah. Anyways, I finally got around to playing it. I found a second player and suckered them in. Taught them how to play, and we're going to play it today. Yeah, Yogi 2-player expansion? Yeah. Solo equals Friday Oni Rim, once upon a time. Yeah. Back in my day, solo games were only solo. Yeah, it's the only one in this whole solo series, Marav says, that can play 2-player. Yeah, it's just weird. Like a weird thing. It's like, let's put it in the solo only series. Like, I wonder if it was like a 2-player game designed from the scratch and they're like, no. We'll sell more if we say it's a solo only game. Oh, okay. But we'll keep the 2-player in there. Like, who knows? Like, who knows, right? I'd be curious to find out. Maybe somebody does know. Leave it in the comments below or let me know. I'm curious, but all right. So we got it set up on the table, already shuffled as you saw. And we drew our cards, we got our starting stuff, we shuffled in boss cards, we did the boss setup. We should be good to go. Quick overview. I'm not going to go super deep into how the game works, so if you want to see that again, check out the playlist in the video description. Go to the first stream I ever did this. I probably explain how the game works a little more in depth. There's probably how to play videos on YouTube you can probably find. The rulebook is not that big. The game is not that complicated. It's like a small rulebook, and it's only like, I mean, even with reference and stuff, it's only like 18 pages. So nothing crazy. Not the most, I mean, it's a 3.0, but it's like, I think it's more the strategy and like the systems are a little more complex, but it's like the rules are not that bad. So we are going to be each playing a character. We pick some characters. We just pick some from the starting box, even though I have expansions. I'm going to be playing as Julita, the teenage fire and activist, which I don't think I've played with before on stream, but maybe I have. It doesn't really matter. I don't think I've played with that on stream either, so I just picked those two. We're going to just play with them and see how they work. We're playing the Harbinger boss. So this boss, basically, how do we win the game? We got to defeat the boss. The boss has 24 HP for 2-player. When you're playing solo, obviously, only 12. So we have to get 24 damage on this boss. And as the kind of rounds go on, there'll be a little tracker going. We're playing on normal, and so that means we're going to skip these green boxes. But if we were playing on medium, as this token moves along, we would skip the yellow boxes. And if we were playing on hard, we'd just skip the red boxes only. So we're playing on medium or normal. Normal, I think it's called. So we'll just be skipping the green boxes, and we'll have this little marker moving along. And as this moves along, it kind of makes the enemy stronger with these numbers here and does little effects depending on the round, which we'll explain and deal with as we get to them. But as it moves along that track, if we ever hit the skull and bones at the end, we automatically lose instantly. So we have a set amount of rounds we need to win by, so we can't dilly-dally. We have 24 health on the boss we have to damage. We instantly win when we damage him with 24 damage. And we also have health bars. Here we have this cardboard flimsy paper sheet with these cubes on them that slide around. The only part about the game that frustrates me, but yeah, anyways, I won't go on. So we have these little cubes that track our health bar. So we start at 10 health. If one of us ever hits 0, unless some kind of effect heals you instantly, like Mel's character I've seen has some cards that do that. Or cards in the decks. I don't even know where you got it from. Yeah. But we saw one time there it's like, if you go to 0 from this effect, you heal back to 5. So we have 10 health. If we ever hit 0, one of us does, game is over, we lose. So those are the 3 end game conditions. The little timer track on the boss mat, our health, and then we also have these shields, little thing here that might build up some shields to help protect our health, as you would assume they work. And we have little credits here we spend on upgrades. The upgrade row is this bottom row here. These are upgrades that slide into these sleeves. This is a card crafting game, I think they're called, where there are like multiple cards sometimes in a sleeve to build a single card, which can change what the card does as you buy cards from here to add to your deck. It is a deck building game. As you buy cards from here to add to your deck, you're going to add random backs to the cards, which change it up every time you play. And these upgrades down here that you buy with credits, they can slide inside and add additional effects here in these little 2 empty spots on the right to change what the card can do. And up here we have our market row, sort of like a deck building game, except for these are multiple decks and they have levels. So as we go through the game, we have little level discs up here that will tell us where we're going to get our upgrades from. And we will draw 3 cards off the top, purchase one, add it to our discard, or no, add it to our hand in this game, add it to our hand. And then put the rest on the bottom. And so as we work through the game, hopefully we're being able to level up and add new cards to our decks from stronger, higher level decks all the way up to level 6. And as we buy items to augment our cards, they will be replaced from the deck instantly. So we have like multiple markets basically in this game. And we will keep our hands down below here, laid out as flat as we can so you can see them, play along. And then the cards we have in play we'll put above our mats, and our current threats are like the enemies of the game, which are on the backs of our cards, which is super interesting. They will be damaging us if we can't deal with them. We can damage and fight them using card effects and stuff and attack power or whatever, and defeat them and maybe get some bonus effects off the cards as we defeat them. And the cool part, this is the hook, is as you defeat them, you gain them to your hand with the other side. So as you level up awesome cards into your hand, they will get bad guys on the back. They'll eventually shuffle through your deck, which is on your player mat, which will eventually become threats in your threat area, which you will then defeat, which become your deck, and vice versa. And that is the flow of life. Okay, the circle of life in this game. But it might matter which you attack, in which order. You can make cool little combos, and you can always see on the back, they cleverly, not always, I mean, sometimes the card slides around the sleeve like so, but if it stays in the sleeve where it needs to be, Sleeves are a little loose because they need to fit sometimes up to 4 pieces of paper inside. On the back of the cards here at the top, I can tell what faction this card is by the color. I can tell it's an ally card versus a tactic card, so it would have a T there if it's tactics. I can tell how many action points it is. I can tell what one of the effects on it is. It's kind of like a little reminder, but it doesn't tell me what the whole card does. It just gives me a little reminder, but if I know what's in my deck and I know what's going on, I play the game a lot, I will know that that card, maybe if I destroy this one first and I get it to my hand, I will then be able to play it to do some cool thing and defeat this card, which will then defeat that card and give me this thing in my hand that powers up this card and combo. And that's what you kind of want to do. And that's also the other hook of the game, is that kind of the decision points and the order of operations can lead to some crazy plays, which feels really good. This is, for those that haven't seen me stream this game before, this is, I believe was like probably I would say my like second favorite game, or first favorite game, depending on how I wake up in the morning, how I feel, from last year. It came out, right? 2025, yeah. The only other one that I would kind of put up there, I think from last year was like Lord of the Rings, what's it called? Fate of the Fellowship or whatever. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
The like pandemic Lord of the Rings. Those two like last year, like kind of made me excited to game again. Because sometimes it's a little rough nowadays. Games are like kind of just being churned out sometimes. It's a lot of garbage. And yeah, sometimes the magic still happens, and it's still there to keep me going. Bob's here. Hey, Bob Bell, how's it going?
Hello.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Bob says, I've heard the co-op play is better in next version. The version that's not even out yet. Okay. There's more interaction due to card drawing / drafting approach in that one. Okay. I believe you, but I don't have that one, so that's not going to make a difference. I guess I should cancel the stream today then, is what you're saying?
Is that the one, though, that we're asking people to tell us if we should get or not?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Which we'll talk more about the other version at the end of the stream. Definitely. I'm not playing this for you to go buy this version. I'm playing this because I love this game and I wanted to show Mel and let her try this game so then we can discuss the re-themed version at the end of the stream. And we'll talk about that then. Oh, yeah. So let's not take this off the rails. I'm trying to stay on focus.
Yeah, keep it on track, guys.
Yeah. So if you're watching this later, stay tuned to the end of the video or whatever, and we'll kind of talk about the elephant in the room, or the big fluffy cat in the room, whatever you want to call it. Mike comes in with a hot take, says, hi, Rob and Mel. This is the only card crafting game I don't love. It's fine, as Rob would say, but I'm definitely in the minority on this one.
That's fine. You don't have to love every game.
I've never played another card crafting game, I don't think, because when I saw them, like I've said the story before, when I saw the very first card crafting game that was popular that year at Gen Con or Origins, I don't know which game convention we were at, where they were showing it off, and I walked up and I was like, okay, what's the hook on this? Everyone's talking about this game. And then I saw that it's like, I'm pretty sure this was the one, I might be confusing it, but the sleeves for that one weren't just simple, replaceable, affordable clear sleeves. They were like weird size sleeves, I believe. They were like bigger, maybe tarot size or something. I could be wrong, but I felt like they were a different size sleeve. And they also had actual printing of like icons and stuff on the cards, or on the sleeves. So that way, if those sleeves ever broke, of course, I looked at it as a way the company could then be like, aha, you have to sell me more sleeves. Similar the way like weird people, and yep, I'm talking to you, will complain about an app being involved in a game, that if that app ever is not found anymore, or like not supported on their operating system on their device, they will never be able to play that game again because you lose access to the app. So even though they could have like 5 to 10 years of fun with the game, they're worried about in 15 years or 20 years when it's not supported, that they won't be able to play that game, and there won't be 4,000 other games that are like it that they could play that are out at that time. The similar thing happens with me and these games, where I was like, man, I don't want to buy components that are required, and I know from playing competitive card games and collectible card games or whatever that sleeves do not last. And yeah, when the sleeves are part of the mechanic, if they're not easily replaceable, I think that's like a scam, and it should not be that way. But yeah, that's what I think. So that kind of turned me off when I saw that. That's what those other card crafting games were. It was like more like a sleeve crafting with like the card. Building? Like, yeah, the sleeve is required to put on the card to add new abilities or something like that. And that just turned me off. The games might be amazing. Like the other card crafting games might be good. But those weren't also like, I had never looked into any of them. I've never been interested in any of them. So this is the only one I've really played. So maybe I would really love those other ones. But I do love this game a lot. And I love the game not because it's card crafting. I wouldn't compare it to other card crafting games. I would definitely compare it to other solo games or other deck building games. And when I compare it to those, I love this game. It's amazing. So yeah, I would not just like limit it to only comparing to card crafting games, but I understand what you're saying, Mike. Yeah, both Dead Reckoning and Edge of Darkness are both in my top 20 all-time easily. Nice.
Oh, I never tried either of those.
Yeah, Dead Reckoning. I think Edge of Darkness is the one I knew of that I kind of looked at, but I don't know what Dead Reckoning is. But I believe you. I think it's all the same designer, right? It's just like his thing, like the card crafting. But yeah.
I can tell you what I felt the most like this was when we get to the end. Like what this game reminded me most.
Yeah. I've probably said it before too, but yeah, we'll talk at the end. Let's get to it.
Yeah. Do we think we can win?
What the?
They're having, don't worry.
What? I'm like reading Yogi and Bob discussing something. Like, oh, what is this?
They're referencing it as steak.
Oh, okay. Like I want to comment on their conversation, and I start reading it and going, I should have never read any of this. I should have never read any of this.
It's funny.
All right. Anyways, back to the game.
I think we are all set up.
Yeah, I think we did all the setup there before we started. I looked at it. I think we're good. Hopefully.
I think we have a bad setup actually.
Well, yeah,
like, I think we got very unlucky with our setup.
Yeah, like we have fast guys that came out. Yep, that filled up our thing. I got a taunt on my deck. Taunt. Yep, so we got to get rid of the taunt first. Fast is going to keep lots of enemies in play.
Yep.
You got your basic cards to start, but again, you can kill some of these, and they're only... The skull token is only on 0, so all these skull symbols on the cards are 0.
Yeah, but it's this guy, the taunt guy, that's the problem at 2 health.
Oh yeah, so he's going to...
yours too, right? And he doesn't give us any bonuses.
Yeah, what card is under there, do we think? It's just...
it's
the credit gaining one.
Oh,
the 0 cost gets you a credit. But when you look up here, we got to look at our spread of items, because sometimes those can get you out of a jam at the beginning.
Yeah.
If you can find something maybe cheap. Like this one is a fast, unfortunately. But you can upgrade another card with fast, and it won't add an extra fast, but it might give you the damage and the training to help us get a higher card that could then maybe swing the power level going forward. Mm-hmm. We do still have to start with... we got our action points. But we get to draft a card to start.
Oh yeah, so that might change things.
Yeah, definitely might change things. We'll look at it. So I see one of my faction, like my factions are, my main factions, this I would say, because I start with 2 of this card, and it's also, I'm a bug guy or girl. And then this is like my secondary faction kind of to start, because I only have one of those cards in my starting deck. So your starting deck is custom in this game, which I love in deck building games that start with a custom deck. You don't need to buy an expansion for that. And this has that, based on your character, will tell you which starting cards you're mixing in with the generic cards to get going. And then we get to buy a card before we even get to start, which is like a nice, sometimes those first few turns in the deck building game are boring before you get the engine going. But this lets you make some meaningful decisions before you do your first action, really.
So are you thinking because that's your card, you go
so
first?
In a 2-player, actually we should go over the 2-player rules quick for those that don't know and maybe watch the other streams, and for just our benefit to remember all the differences.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't be able to remember them all and explain them off the top of my head, but it's only like a page and a half, not even, in this little book. So in the 2-player mode, each player controls a separate character. Normally just one character when you're playing the solo regular mode. You work together to defeat the boss. For the most part, players play as they would in a solo game. However, players share the ability to damage threats in either player's battlefield, meaning players can help each other draw cards, syncing up with your ally on when to kill threats, and how efficiently to allocate your damage will be key, if I read that correctly. So game set up the same, except we have 2 little areas. Now, our areas are like, Mel's threats need to stay in her deck, because they're part of her deck. So if I help her defeat them, and I do the killing blow, the cool part is it goes into Mel's discard pile, or her hand, or whatever, her hand. And then we'll make it back through her discard pile and stays in her deck. So we never can defeat a card in another player's area to gain it to our deck. But when you do the killing blow on something, even if you're the last final damage, no matter what area it is in, you will get the reward on the bottom if there is one, which is kind of cool. So sometimes you can time it right where, like, I get to finish something off in Mel's area, which gives me the credit I needed to be able to buy that upgrade, to put it on a card that will let me play it to defeat something else that's stuck in my area that I'm not able to deal with because taunt is there or something like that. So yeah, taunt basically is like you have to kill the taunt enemy before you can attack anything else. But in this game, it's just protecting that one player's area. So you can ignore taunt in your area and still attack anything in the other player's area unless they have a taunt in their area, I believe. We have to attack that. So players must still defeat the boss, who is usually twice as difficult. Players will lose if either's health, I already talked about this. So turn sequence, we'll kind of do it like at this, it says simultaneous, but if you guys have any questions as we're going along, we'll stop and explain whatever. We'll definitely draft not simultaneous. But if you're drafting from the same deck, you get to decide who goes first, which is happening right here at the beginning. So that's why I want to discuss this. So we can discuss between us which card we will take, but it's each player does it simultaneously, but like I would, because my faction is on the top of the deck, for example, or maybe the ability on that card is better for what Mel is doing. This might matter later. I might say, Mel, you upgrade first if we're going from the same deck, and next time I might upgrade first depending what's on top. But you never know what the next two cards are, so it's really cool. A nice added strategy to things. The main phase, you can take your actions in any order. So like I could do my whole turn and finish, but it does make it better, I think, to like talk it out. Maybe one player does most of their actions and see how much they can deal with, especially the player with the worst area or the lowest health or could die, because if one of us dies, we both lose, right? So whoever's like kind of falling behind, maybe you both work on their threat area first, and then see if anyone can like finish off, or make sure the people who are finishing off are the ones who need the rewards the most kind of idea sometimes. So we'll see. But yeah, we'll just do it kind of in any order, but you got to finish one action before another player takes another. So that's not simultaneous. And then the threat phase, we'll do it one at a time, but you know, it's technically simultaneous. And then the cleanup phase, whatever, you guys will see that as we do it. And there's some clarifications, and that's it. So the players may target each other's threats with damage and other effects that target threats. This applies to active threats and on-deck threats. So you can attack things that are on the player's deck that haven't come into the threat area yet. And Mel can attack mine, I can attack hers, which is cool. And the taunt keyword, I've already said this, applies to only the battlefield with the taunt threat. A defeated threat is added to the hand of the player's battlefield it came from. So I can't steal Mel's cards to my deck and vice versa. There's no cross-pollination in this, like there are in some other deck builders that are multiplayer. And any when defeated bonus of a threat goes to the player who defeated the threat. You know, like I said, even the last final damage, even if Mel did 5 damage of something, it needs 6 damage, and I do 1 damage, I get the bonus, you know, that kind of thing. Players may still only affect themselves with health, armor, credits, action points, and other effects that affect players. Okay, so I can't heal Mel. Mel can't heal me. I can't give her armor. She can't give me armor. Yeah, all that stuff. If you have something that affects the player, affects only you, unless it's damage dealing, you can deal it to the other player's stuff. Or I guess defeating threat effects also can be dealt, but yeah, everything else. Do you refill after each card is taken? Only from the item row.
But the cards that you do not take in drafting go to the bottom.
Yeah, they go to the bottom of the deck. So it's a nice cycle. It's a nice variability, because some of those decks have like, I think 20 something cards in them. So you won't see them all every game, and you'll be pulling from different decks. Yeah. Okay. So I think we're good to go. So it's right on our board here, super easy, so we don't mess up anything and ruin the balance of the game. So we are going to do our drafting. So I see my factions on the top. I would like to draft first then, because maybe I just yoink that card. And the reason why I'm caring, because in my faction, so each faction kind of has a keyword that is focused on them, and this kind of drives sometimes our deck building or drafting. So there's faction keywords in the game. There is these keywords might be found on other factions cards sometimes. I think maybe because the expansion added them in. But generally you'll find bargain in the Junker faction. You'll find Conspire in the Silver faction. You'll find Focus in the Viren faction, which is my main one. Mel's is a Silver. And Unite you'll find in the Council faction. So how these work, bargain, you'll generally want cards of the same faction. They help you reduce the costs of paying credits to fire off effects. They are the faction. Junker is the faction focused on gaining credits, spending them, and could be spending them to do damage, could be spending them to do shields, could be spending them to reduce bargain effects. They just make tons of money and then use it to do cool things in the game. Conspire, you want at least one other card of the same faction in your hand or in play to do the effect. So generally, Mel being her main faction is Conspire, Silver faction. So she'll want to kind of have some silver cards coming in, but doesn't mean all her deck has to be silver. It doesn't make an effect more powerful if she has more silver cards. She just needs a single other silver card to make her effects work. So if she had like a silver ally that's in play a lot, that might make all her cards in her hand she draws up to are powerful. Focus is the one that I have mainly at least starting in my deck, but you don't have to follow this. You could ignore this completely and just start buying the most, I could start buying all the cards from the faction Mel has starting with her main faction and build my whole deck around the effects on them and what they do and still be fine. But I like to lean into what my character's faction's kind of doing if I can, but sometimes the cards you draft don't give you that choice. But the focus one, the reason why I want to draft first my faction is there, because focus actually increases the power of effects by how many cards in your hand or in play are of that faction. So that is the most, the one you want the most of the same faction in your deck. So it's like the more straightforward, like I just get a bunch of those cards that are the bug faction, that's what I call it, the Viren, and I will just have more powerful cards. They will just grow in power as the game goes on. Especially if I can use trash effects to thin my deck out and get rid of all the cards that are not Viren, so I have tons of them. Or, what was I going to say? I don't remember. And then there's Unite, which is the council one. This one actually is a little different because you get a mandatory effect and the X is equal to the number of unique factions you have. So it's basically only up to 4. X can only ever get up to 4 because there's only 4 factions currently in the game. But you want to have a rainbow mix of cards in a Unite deck or a deck that has Unite effects. Sometimes you're okay with just, getting an X's 2 is still good enough, but later on in the game you might want a few more. So I might want to grab cards of a different faction. So I actually do have a Unite card that starts in my deck I saw before. So yeah, maybe I want to mix it up and have a few different factions. So that's explaining why we're drafting the way we're drafting. So I'm going to take the top 3 cards off the deck. I'll go first. Okay, I'll just give you yours because they're the next 3. Okay, and then I'll kind of look through them quick. So this is the one that was on the top. It is the Viren faction. So if I took this, it'd be my 3rd Viren card. So there's a chance that Focus X, in this case, would get me 3 credits if I had all 3 cards around, This also trains, which allows me to possibly get higher level cards into my deck quicker. So I like that. If I look, I have a council card here, which I do have one in my deck already. But again, Unite, you want different factions cards. But this one for 2 will do 2 damage, which is not bad to start. And then Unite, if X is 3+, you get to trash a card. So this doesn't really do anything until I get extra cards going.
Does do 2 damage.
Yeah, it does do 2 damage. It's expensive 2 damage, though. It's not better than the current rate. So how I look at it is like, this is the base rate. So this is a starting crappy card in your deck. It's a 0 level. It's 1 damage for 1 action point. You only get 3 action points on a turn, generally, until you generate them. You can reduce the cost of cards by attaching upgrades. But generally, if I'm getting 1 damage for 1 action, that's pretty weak. And that's what this rate currently is on this card. So it does help me in card density, but like effect density or whatever, but or concentrated damage on 1 card, but it's the cost sucks. And then I would have to probably buy an upgrade to reduce the cost of this or give it other effects to make it worthwhile. But then I'm investing more and more into the card, and it's like, I could start with a better foundation. But if I was building a Unite deck and wanting to trash cards, I would grab this and then maybe try to grab another faction the next time I upgrade and hope I can get all 3 around at the same time when I go to play this so I can actually trash a card. And then the other card is from the Junker faction, which is an ally, so it would stay in play after I play it. And then I could just repeatedly exhaust it each round to get a credit. And if I ever attach an upgrade to it, I will get an extra credit. Plus whatever the upgrade effect is. So I will just live off the land and go with this one. Kind of gambling. This is a little scary because getting this money might make me want to upgrade cards a little fast. And in this game, if you upgrade cards too early, it strengthens the enemies on the other side generally. And then the power level of the deck could get away with you when only half your deck is powered up, and that's the half that could be attacking you. It might be hard to break through that wall, so we'll see. But I'm going to go with that, and then these 2 will just get whatever shuffle put on the bottom. And then what I do is grab one of these randomly that were shuffled, and this is an enemy on the back I'm not going to look at. And I will add this there, so even though I bought this card this game and I could have bought it another game, might be a different enemy on the back depending on what boss I'm facing, which card in the deck came out, which is kind of cool. So this goes right to my hand.
Those are my options.
Okay, let's check out Mel's option. She's got Hired Guns, which is 1 action point as a bargain effect. So by default, this would cost her, kind of by default, kind of. So bargain's interesting. They always print like bargain, so 4 cost in this case. So she would have to pay 4 credits, but bargain gets reduced by 1 for each junker card you have in play or in hand. So by default, this is a junker card and it counts itself. So it technically is bargain 3, think of it that way.
Yeah.
So you'd have to spend 3, but you get to do 2 damage, one instance of 2 damage, and another instance of 2 damage, so you could spread it out or put it on the same target.
I do know I have one other of those cards.
Yeah, so that could be, this could be bargain 2, but it's like, but then you're spending your credits every time you want to attack, but it could get you out of trouble.
Yeah.
But if you don't have that money, this card literally is blank and does nothing. So it's a little risky, but could become super powerful if you then focus on junker as you go.
Yeah, I don't think this is it so far.
Then we have a blood donation, which is Silver Faction. So this is the other faction you have cards of in your deck, but this doesn't say Conspire on it, but could help you with other Conspire cards in the future or current ones you have. So this one, for 1 action, you could play to choose 1. You either heal 2 or gain 2 credits. And if it's upgraded, you may choose both instead. So you could put a damage upgrade on this and then turn into doing damage, healing you, and gaining you money.
Yeah, here's the problem. I love this card, but I don't need this card right now.
Yeah, but maybe
But
you
I
need it
will
later.
need this card later.
If you find the cards that work with it, maybe you don't. That's the other gamble in this game.
Well,
but at least you
things.
can look across on what's on the decks. And how this setup of this game works is you actually shuffle these first, and you're supposed to evaluate these, then pick your characters based on what you see here. That's how a pro would do it. But we're not pros. We picked our characters when we played our practice game yesterday, so we just kept it the same. So the decks are different. So we might not have our decks as easily work together as we've seen before, which is part of the challenge too, to make it more fun.
Okay, I'm like 99% on that card. But
then the other one is Galvanizing Spark. This one for 1 action point. You can choose 1, either gain 3 armor, or you can lose up to 3 armor to deal that much damage to 1 threat. So it doesn't really, basically for you right now, it would only gain you armor.
Yeah.
Because armor goes away after each round. So unless you had other ways to gain armor, you would never get to do the second option.
Yeah. I am going to go with the blood donation because the other thing that I noticed was last time I had a credit generation issue as well.
Yeah, true.
So potentially I could use this to generate
those on the bottom.
Credits. I can use this for heal later after I damage myself. If I get it upgraded, that's good. I don't need to play it right now. I can wait. I'm probably going to take some damage first round.
Yeah, and you can just play it after that.
Yeah, I don't think I can kill everything.
Yeah, as long as you're not dead, you can heal. Hey, Minion, how's it going? All right. So now on top of the deck is whatever's there. So all those cards that we didn't draft went to the bottom. Okay. So the deck of whatever 30 cards there, -2 now, is that deck. So we've seen cards already go by. So like as you learn the game and you start see cards go by to the bottom of the decks, like, okay, I'm not going to build my deck around that. I'll probably never see that card again and move on, especially in the solo. But in 2-player, we're taking twice as many cards. So there's a chance if we are drilling the same decks and grabbing 3 at a time, especially these last 2 are smaller. But again, you're going to probably draw from them less in a game unless we really train hard and get up there. Yeah, we could see the same cards come back around maybe. But we also added the expansion in, which makes the decks all larger. So it's most likely not going to happen.
I'd like to possibly get this upgrade eventually because it's for my card. And if I upgrade it on this, I get to do a little everything.
Ascendant Ritual. It does cost 2 less for a silver card.
Yeah, which I just got.
So you can do that as soon as we get to the main phase as one of the actions.
I was just looking at it. But then it would let me...
And it does replace immediately, so the upgrades do.
That would let me do everything. It would let me heal, gain credits.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. And I was thinking of that when I was saying that.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
So main phase?
Yeah, we're in the main phase. Now we get to play cards, exhaust allies, and buy upgrades. And just in any order we want. We have 3 action points each, which are tracked by these little discs. Let's see what I got in hand here. I don't have any allies yet.
I do
I
not
have an
either.
ally sitting here, though.
I don't even have any allies underneath.
But I have to defeat this taunt, which is 2. I do have a way. So this card, I could just play defensive here like you're saying. I have a way to get focus armor when I play this. Here's the problem. I know one of these factions cards. So right now my focus is 2 because I have 2 of these in hand. But there is one hiding under this card too. But will I be able to get through this card and defeat that card, which is also 2. So that's 4 damage total. Before I play one of these cards that has a focus effect so that I can get this one in play? I don't know. But right now, for example, I'm getting hit for, this guy doesn't hit me, but he is a taunt, so he stops us from attacking these guys. So I'm getting hit for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 right now, which is not great.
Same.
But I could generate just by default 2 armor, so I'm technically only getting hit for like 3 if I think about it that way. So it's not the worst. So if I can defeat 3 attack worth of things, that'd be amazing. But we might have a rough start here, but at least you have heal, and you're the faction that wants to lose health to have other effects go off. And if we ever see any enemies that are, what is it called, crazed,
Oh, yeah.
and we're lower than whatever their craze value is, equal to or lower, they might damage themselves. So it's like a kind of a balancing mechanic. If you're falling behind, the game might hurt itself a little bit. So this is tricky. This is very tricky.
Yeah, I'm 100% going to take some damage, but I can afford to take some damage, so I can potentially kill, like, I can kill my taunt guy, and I can kill maybe one of yours here after your taunt is gone. Can you kill your taunt?
Yeah, if I spend 2 actions, that's so rough.
Yeah, I have to spend 2 actions on my taunt as well.
But is there a way I can spend these 3 credits to turn one of these cards? I don't want to upgrade a generic card. I hate doing that, but I might have to in this situation. But again, I have 3 actions, so I could play one of these other cards. So maybe upgrading one of these other ones. And these both trains. That'd be like amazing to get going.
Yeah.
Before we get to upgrade again. So yeah, I might go aggressive and just like not defeat anything. And just shield. Okay, let me see. Let me see what's here. For 2 credits.
I know.
For 2 credits, I could just go crazy shield plays. And if I upgrade, let's say this one, eventually when I get to level 3, I can lose any amount of shield to deal that much damage when I play it. So eventually later in the game, this card will be a damage dealing card if I keep it. And if I have more shield on the turn, I can go crazy with it. So this only costs 2. It just adds 1 damage to whatever enemy is on the back side, which I don't know what that is right now. Actually, it's a free card, so I should probably know which one it is. I feel like this one's the taunt one, but I could be wrong. No, maybe this one's a taunt. No, I just got this one. I don't remember. But anyways, so I could go that route, for example.
I can buy this one so you can have more, because I want to buy this. Then you can have more information.
I don't like this one. I want it, but it's a gamble because you give an enemy fast. So if I can put it on a fast card, which I know I have one right here, I could upgrade this one. But I haven't defeated that one yet, so I might leave that till I can put it on a fast card. But then that can help train so we can get better cards going quickly. This one, man, you should, yeah.
Yeah, I can just do it now so then you can have more information, right?
Yeah.
And then you get the other cards.
Yeah,
so
go
I
ahead.
can spend 2.
Yeah, because
It
it only costs
costs
2 if you
less.
attach it to a council card.
Yes, which I will.
Okay, and then we get to replace it right away.
Oh, the card costs 3 less to play. That one.
Yeah.
So that's for a big card.
Yeah. So this is good to leave there if we can. It will add rage to an enemy, which is not the worst, but it does add 2 defense to an enemy, but it can go on a tactic or an ally. So if we have an expensive ally or an expensive tactic card later, you get from like a bigger deck or whatever, or even one of the earlier ones that are expensive, but the effect on them doesn't seem like worth it, but the card's so expensive, you can make the card like pretty much free to do like really cool stuff. But that free comes at a cost because it will make the enemy on the other side stronger. And that costs 5. This one costs 2 less, right? It's the same effect, but this one costs 2 less, so you get punished less. It only gives the enemy an extra attack. So these are like the same card. This one's just the more expensive version. It's a little more powerful, but all right. So the defensive thing, there's also adding taunt to an enemy.
It only costs 1 as well, and it does train.
I am going to peek on the back of this one. I should know it from playing. Yeah, it is a taunt. I thought so.
You add that to the taunt.
I thought it was a taunt guy. Yeah, if I add that to him, it does add a defense, which is good. It still leaves the... Oh, this one's a top 2. But it will let me train like crazy, and I can get something from a way bigger deck. because it let me train twice on the same card play.
Yeah, then
And it basically doesn't add anything bad to the card.
Yeah. Then once you have those higher costing cards, then you can
All
let
right.
these.
Yeah, I'm going to go with this one, I think, for one. I can still get the other one, but not put it on this card, which might be sketch. Where do I put this on? No, I don't know what's on the back of that one. Okay.
Oh, a gun. 3 damage. 3 separate instances of damage.
It costs 5.
If it goes to one of your cards, it costs 2 less.
I don't have one out yet, so that's right here, I think. I think it's that one.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, it feels bad to be upgrading early, but that mine didn't change the enemy on the back at all, so I feel good about that. This one, if I can upgrade this one with this, I got to remember that this guy, my credit generating. I think it's my 0-1. Oh, that's my Unite card. Yeah, I got to remember that.
Okay.
If I can get that on my Unite card, that's already fast, so it doesn't do anything bad, but will help me train and do a little more damage. That's super cheap.
Okay.
Okay.
So are you not going to fight any of your enemies? You're just going to shield up?
No, well, I'll see what happens.
Okay.
I will have one extra action so I could do like add damage.
Okay.
But I think it's better to just, if I can survive, no new cards will get added.
Right.
I'll just to get damage. But if I can block most of the damage and train 1, 2, 3, I'll get to buy from 1, 2, 3 from this deck, level 4 deck already on turn 2 of the game.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Maybe there's something there. Either way, it's like this one I see on the top is two action points for a 3 damage and a 2 damage separate. That can like wreck all this stuff. But then I am adding another bad enemy to my deck, but at least I'll be able to kill stuff. But maybe there's a good card underneath that works for my strategy or not. But again,
you can make it free.
I can also choose anything below. So if I train up to here, I can choose this deck if I want, if this card seems like more of a sure bet for what I'm trying to do.
Actually, that does work with what you're doing, potentially.
Yeah, so this one's 2 action points for a tactic, 3 damage, and gives me 2 armor. Then if my armor is 5+, gain 2 actions back. So it could make the card free. And that's the thing, if I attach this to this, it's always giving me 5 + 2, 7 armor. So then this card will always give me the actions back. It's not technically free. I'd still have to have 2 action points to play it. So if I don't have those, it's just stuck in my hand, but that's kind of neat. But again, I'm going with that defensive. It does do some damage, but like if I constantly am just shielding up and don't have effects that turn that shield into damage, which I do, I'm just gonna be sitting there and never getting through my deck and slowing it down. And this boss is all about drawing these boss cards that go into our deck and dealing damage back to him. And if I'm going slow and we go across the thing and we hit the crossbow and we haven't deal enough damage, we lose, right?
Yeah.
So you still have to have some speed to your deck to cycle through it. All right. So yeah.
You do your first action. Let's see what is going on.
Okay, so I'll play. Yeah, because I don't think I'll get through this guy and defeat this guy to increase my focus, right? Right. Because I need 4 damage somehow, and I did not get that going, and I don't see any way there with 2 credits to get that going, like 1 damage here for 1. Okay, so I'll spend 1 action and play this. I will generate 1 armor here, and then I have a focus effect here. It is, my focus currently is 2, because I have 2 of these cards, so I'll get up to 3 armor. I will get to train twice, which is just taking my little disc and going 2 over here. So I can now upgrade on the next time from this deck, or this deck. And that's all. But I'm only currently level 1 right now because my large disc, so I don't get the level 3+ effect to lose any amount of armor to deal damage, which I would so do. But yeah. And then the other one, I could just do now, I play this, I will spend an action to play the card, cost 1. I get to train again. But maybe I don't need to do that right now, unless, like, I could just go for that one. I do have the credits here to upgrade it. I don't know if that's the play. I'm kind of greedy. I want to go right into the level 4 deck, like, right away. But then if I'm going to that deck and this card works good for your deck, it's gone.
Yeah, but it's 2 actions. I mean, it is spread damage, but I don't know. There might be a better card for me in there.
Yeah. Okay, so do need damage to break through this stuff. So maybe that card is the play. Yeah, I will play this.
Okay.
Train one more. No, I'm not going to actually. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't need to do that right now. All right, go ahead. Sorry, do whatever.
No, I guess I'm just going to spend 1 to deal 1 damage here. And then have to do it again. I don't want to spend that other card yet to do another damage here. So he's dead. That's my taunt is dead.
Your spare credits.
Yeah.
So now you defeated one here. You are going to get one more added here when it refills because this is a fast.
Yeah, I'm debating if I just kill the fast, but I wanted
Yeah.
to see what you were doing. Because if you're just leaving yours as is, you're taking how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 5 damage. You're
I'm going to defeat this guy, I think, probably, just because I need to, and I can't do anything else. And that does leave open if you want to kill this guy to get a credit also. But yeah, I'm going to spend 1, and then I'll spend another 1 just to play these 2 strike cards to do 2 damage to this taunt guy, which gives me this card for credits. Oh, I could spend it right now to get a credit, or I could wait, maybe upgrade it. This one is the taunt one too, so it's good to stick taunt effects onto it, or just get rid of it out of the deck. I prefer, but
yeah.
I don't have any trash effects happening this minute. But later there will be some, and if we level up, there'll be some. So
So I can take some damage because I'm going to heal too. So if you want me to kill your fast guy, so that way you don't get any more.
well, I won't get any more anyway
Or, I mean, yeah,
because I already have
any
3
more.
non-fast here and a
Sorry,
non-fast on the
I meant
top.
damage. So you're blocking only 3 damage, but you're getting hit for 5.
Yes.
So if I kill 1, you're only going to get hit for 1.
But what about you?
I'm going to get hit for 3, but I'm going to heal 2 next turn.
Oh, okay.
So then I'm only going to be at 1. Okay, so I'll kill.
You do whatever you want.
With my last action, I will kill your fast.
Okay, so you get a credit for defeating this guy.
Okay.
And it goes to my hand, which does open up possibilities. Because now this one was the fast one, and I want to add this to it. So, but I have no action points left.
Oh, to play it?
Yeah, but I need to spend these to kill this off the top for you to be even able to do that. So,
yeah.
But yeah,
the double taunt there
I am going to buy this right now before I forget that this is the card it goes on to. Because you're not supposed to be looking at the back of your cards. I do for the starter ones because I should remember what they are, but...
And you were playing on normal, whatever the first, like we skipped the green boxes.
Yeah, normal difficulty we're playing. Whatever that is, yeah. Play on normal difficulty. It's only Mel's second time playing. And I'm not sure in the 2-player how the difficulty is different from the solo, if it is even at all. Oh yeah, sorry. So I spend 1 and attach this to here.
Again, lots of reducing the cost to play cards. Yeah. Okay.
So some of these expensive ones, I mean, I would still just buy the one that costs. It makes it 2 less to play.
Yeah.
But it's still 4 cost. But yeah, that will help us get actions going. But it's good to have these if we can train up and get expensive ones that are powerful effects, but who knows. Anyways.
Okay. Threat. Take damage from all active threats.
Yeah, you have no actions left.
Nope.
Okay. So I'm taking 1, 2, 3, 4. I block 3 of it, so I lose 1.
And I take 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, I'm at 7.
All right, now it's cleanup phase. We discard all tactics we played, which in my case is all of my cards. And then we lose all unspent action points, reset armor to 0, refill the battlefield with active threats. So I already have 3 active threats and no fasts on top or in play.
I have 3, but unfortunately I have a fast, so we're going to add another.
Ugh.
That's okay. Hopefully.
And then we advance the danger marker by 1. So still 0 for the skull value on all these cards that have skulls on them. And now we wrap around to the top, which is gaining 3 action points, refreshing any allies we have in play, upkeep effects. Now we draw 3 from whichever deck. I'm going to go for this one just because I'm going to keep it on point, just doing my faction only. Oh, and the next one is also there. Okay, so this card I grabbed from this deck, the level 3, so it's 3 damage, 2 armor. Then if my armor is 5+, I could gain 2 action points back. So I'm hoping to jam an upgrade on this. I just need to get 1 more credit, which I have cards in my hand that generate credits. And then there's this one, Veteran Captain for 2 action points. It's an ally. When you first gain this card, play it for free, and it has an exhaust effect. Until the end of this turn, all cards you play with a printed cost of 2 or more gain this effect. When played, deal 2 damage. That's kind of neat. And the Hidden Cantina, which is 0. It's a junker card, just gives you an action. And then while this card's in play, all the cards you play gain this effect. When played, deal a damage. So great for just like pinging all over the place.
Yeah.
Which is neat and just buffs up all your other cards. But I think I'm going with the theme I got going on. I'm going to just take Seize the Means and put these ones on the bottom. What's the next one here? I might go for this deck if I can get it again in the future. Byron Strategy 1 for 2 damage. Then the Focus damage, that has like unlimited potential pretty much. If I keep getting the same faction cards, eventually I'll be doing lots of damage with that card. I'm going to add this here. And it goes right to hand. It costs 2 though, that's a little rough, but.
Those are mine. My options from level 1 or level 2.
So you got a junker card here, JMAJ99 Scrap Bot.
No. For 2, I don't.
Ally stays in play. Yeah, but for 2 on allies, if you get them on your first turn, you put them in play.
Yeah.
It like constantly will generate you a credit or a damage, and if you can upgrade it, even better.
Yeah.
But again, it's in the junker faction, so I feel like their stuff is usually a little underpowered because they expect you to be, because you're the faction that generates cash, you're able to upgrade things way easier than everyone else. So you're supposed to like upgrade your cards to make them better.
Okay, that makes sense.
But then we got Passionate Diplomat. Another ally can discard 1 card from your hand, then deal 3 damage. And then Unite, if you have 4 different factions in play or in hand, you can also gain a credit off this. And then we have Silver Courtier, which is a 1-cost ally. You can exhaust it to just generate a shield. And if you have another silver card in play or in hand, which is kind of easier doing as an ally, it's always in play, and you just need to have another one around, you get a damage when it exhausts.
I think I take that guy.
And then that goes on the bottom. And if you can move my little disc back to its home.
Okay.
All right.
That was
what else?
Main phase.
Back to the main phase again. Here we go. All right.
You don't have any taunts, right?
No taunts.
I have no taunts. Okay. This is another ally.
Yeah, I would like to get some freaking focus allies going to be amazing.
Oh, I'm going to play this. I'm just going to play this first.
Yeah, do whatever.
Okay.
It's like fine.
It's just 1. It's not really going to affect anything. I'm going to gain 2 health. It's upgraded, so I get both. I also get 2 credits. Then I get to deal 2 damage, which...
You have like lots of stuff.
Just kill this guy for straight 2. And then I get to train 1. Okay.
Okay. All right. Screen. I want to get this one. 2 damage. All right. I'm just gonna play this 0 card just to get a credit. Or not. I could do it with this 0 card. And it will get me 2 credits because it's Unite X. So I have 2 different factions. So that gets me 2 credits. I can do a damage to something. I will just do a damage to one of these weenies. And then I get to train 1. All right, and then now that I have 2 credits, I want to spend 2 on hollow plated to add a big fat shield to this one. All right, yes. And I can do crazy stuff with this card. So this is the one that's like cost 2 to play, but obviously now I can make my armor a ton, so I always will get 2 back. But then if I also attached like this to it, I've done this kind of stuff before, it's so awesome. I don't have 4 credits right now, but I could make this card cost nothing, and then it's literally generating me 2 action points every time I play it.
Plus the armor and the damage.
Yeah, and then I'm able to like combo off and play like a ton of stuff on the turn, which can be nuts. But
Excuse me, sorry.
we'll see if that works out. Okay, so this gets replaced right away, and we got a Las pistol. So this goes on allies. When they're exhausted, it'll do an extra damage, but it also adds a damage to the enemy on the back of whatever card.
I have some allies.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's nice when you get the ally out early, then you constantly exhaust them. They're always doing like a little damage every single time.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah. I will then just, I'm going to play this, I think. Yeah, I need to get rid of this guy. So I'm going to play this for 2 actions points. I will get 7 armor total. I will do 3 damage. You don't have a guy that needs 3. Oh, you do, but it's on the deck.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. No, do yours. Unless you want the 4 damage to go back to you.
Yeah, I'll hit your guy for 3 because he's 3 plus 0. This is one of the boss cards. So when it gets defeated, I get to assign 4 damage wherever I want. But also, when this card enters your hand or play, you deal 1 damage to the boss and then put this in your discard pile. So let's go to Mel's discard pile. It cannot be targeted, and yeah, you can't eliminate it ever. So this will go there. We get a boss damage, and what I was worried might happen when you defeat on-deck threats. Now a taunt has shown up, which sucks what I just did, because now these guys are all protected. So now that defeated damage, I could put it to this one to get rid of him, but that speeds you up leveling up.
1, 2. No, I can kill the taunt guy.
Could you do 2 to this guy? He doesn't hit you right now, but like these guys all do. You're taking
3.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I can kill that guy or that guy.
how much is he? Just 2?
He's 2, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Your guy's 2 as well.
Yeah, it doesn't matter then.
But that guy's hitting you for 2, so.
Yeah, I want to defeat this guy like I was originally going to do,
Yeah.
which gets me a credit. And then this card goes to handle. It's a focus ally, which I will 100% put. Oh, where am I? Close to leveling up. I could hold this till level up happens, but if I put it into play right now, my focus is 1, 2, 3. It can do 3 damage to something. Or I can just do 1 damage to kill one of these guys to help you out too. I have like 100 armor. Oh yeah, did I get my action points back?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
I think.
Did I though? I don't think I did because I was just doing the damage. Yeah, I didn't get my 2 actions back. Yeah, it's the only card I play that costs anything. So yeah. Go ahead.
I'm just going to spend 1. We're going to put this ally into play. He can exhaust, lose 1 health, then deal X damage, where X is 10 minus your current health, so 2. So I can just deal 2 damage here.
Yep.
Kill this.
Oh, another little boss card that could hit something else.
Then the only other thing I want to do is I want to upgrade this guy with that ally, I think. Upgrade. I know it might not be great.
Cost 3?
Yeah. Might not be great early, but
And the replacement is a good old classic asthma inhaler. When exhausted, 1 health. So this goes on allies. So this is like you can make your ally heal, or one of your allies in the
oh,
future.
that guy would be good to heal. That guy loses a health and then he heals a health.
Yeah.
Okay. Then there. I only want 1 to come out because I don't want to. Oh, and this guy's exhausted to do that. Then I think I just play this guy and then just kill the fast. I can kill the guy on yours. You don't want to.
That's only hitting me for. I have so much armor.
I just don't want to level up, so I don't want. I'm just going to kill the fast guy, so only one guy comes out on mine.
You don't want to level up?
Not yet.
You're slowing.
Just because I want to do 1 more round with my allies.
Okay.
I think.
All right. Yeah, because they will come back to haunt you.
Yeah.
I'm going to play this one for 1. It will let me train 1 more. And then I get to focus X credits. So focus is 3. So I get 3 more credits. And then I will play. I can just play this one and just kill your fast guy, unless you really want that credit.
No, then I'll do
You
this
probably
instead.
do, right?
No, it's fine because I'll do
So
this.
I have credits like flowing over here.
No, that's
I'll
fine.
leave this for you. I will just kill one of your regular guys. Or no, you don't want to level up, you're saying? Yeah, but I'm going to kill it. I don't care. Here, take it.
Okay.
Like, those guys are okay. Cycle them back, whatever. Get rid of them. Or you're going to have it be able to trash it from
I'll
here.
be fine. I'll be fine. Okay. Then. Okay, then I'll have to do this one.
This guy on the back is the taunt one, right? Yeah. Free credits is the taunt. I always remember that.
Okay, I will exhaust him. I will gain an armor. He'll get Conspire 1, or because I have same card in play. So we'll kill this guy, and then he's exhausted, so I can just kill like the top of yours if you want.
Why do you want to kill top off mine?
Well, I'm just saying I have 1 damage. I can
Then kill this one.
Oh, sure.
Why not kill that? Oh, you want
Because I only have 2 cards here.
Okay. All right.
I don't have great hand necessarily.
Just worry about you losing health. That's unnecessary.
No, I have an armor to block that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we're done?
Yep.
Sure.
Threat. So I take 1 damage. I block it.
I take nothing. Okay. Discard all played tactic cards. Okay. Unspent action points are lost. Reset armor to 0.
Refill battlefield.
Yeah, with active threats. Boom. Okay. So 1 more left before leveling up-ish. Advance this. So now we have the little blue symbol here on the boss. The skulls are now all 1s, so these guys all just got more powerful. But now we get to discard any amount of these we want to cycle the item deck. So you want to leave ones behind that you're eyeballing for future, but any ones that you don't think you're going to buy anytime soon, get rid of them so we have some more options, especially damage dealing options would be nice. I don't care about this one.
Okay.
This one is like, could be good for you, but if you don't think you want to ever buy this, then get rid of it. These costing less to play, like, I don't even see any 3-cost ones yet, but I mean, we could get one super soon, but I don't know if we need both. This costs 2 less to play. Could be a thing, but I'm okay if... And then this one, unless you're adding it to that faction's card, I don't think... Just like this one.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, so I say these 2 go for sure, and then, like, if we're digging for, like...
The Aspen Healer I might buy.
Okay.
So maybe leave it for a round. Or a cycle. I don't know if I'm going to be... Like, these 2 5-cost ones, like, I don't know if I'm paying that.
Let's just get rid of one then.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that gives 2 actions back.
Yeah. This another allied las pistol 1.
2.
This is a good damage one because it also trains
Yeah.
when you defeat the enemy on the other side, but it also makes the enemy do another damage. So that's a good one.
Okay.
That's what I want to find is like these kind of cards that add more damage but add good stuff to the enemy, I think. All right. So that is advancing. Then gain 3 action points. Ready any allies. Draft. Well, I know I'm drafting from this deck and you're not, so I will just go ahead here. Oops. So I'm probably taking this one just because it does damage. It's with my faction. It'll increase the focus. I probably don't even need to look at the other ones, but I will anyway. Gadwick Golden Hand. So an ally for free just makes you credits, and then you may move all upgrades from the market to the bottom of the upgrade deck and refill the market. So if you're just digging for upgrades, which that faction loves buying upgrades, it can help you not stall out in the market and get like waiting for other ones to show up. And then this other ally is cost 1. It's from the silver faction. You can exhaust it to discard 1 active non-boss threat with damage. So as long as you've damaged something, you can automatically discard it. You don't get the when defeated effects, but if you just had a taunt guy in your way, as long as you put 1 damage on the taunt guy, you can then use this effect to just immediately eliminate the taunt guy, even if he needs like 20 damage to get rid of him. But I don't think I want to do this, but it would increase my Unite power on that 1 card I have, but
Oh, yeah.
I think I just want straight raw damage and increase my focus play. But this card, like, that looks sick.
Yeah.
Definitely would want that. All right, can you just... Oh my God. And that goes right to my hand. Okay.
Those are my 3 options.
All right. Mel's draft upgrades.
See.
Practice grounds.
2.
2 points. So this is where you want the reduction in cost.
Yeah.
To do 2 damage, but then you randomly choose 1 card from your discard pile and add it to your hand. So you could get something back that can help, especially when you start upgrading your cards and getting more powerful cards and trashing weaker cards. This could help you just get stuff back to your hand to keep going. But if it costs 2 action points and you don't have other action point generation, there's not a lot you're going to get back to your hand that lets you play right away. But all this stuff back to your hand still could increase your conspire abilities, your focus abilities, your unite abilities, all that kind of stuff. So still good to have stuff in hand even if you can't afford to play it. Pact of Kin. What the hell? Is this a where those
Interesting.
oh, I can't remember the name of those the boys that like murdered their parents from like the 80s or whatever. We watched like the documentary.
Oh no, not that.
I forget what they're called. Someone in the chat will know. I can't remember their name. But anyways, tactic, choose X, lose X health, then deal X damage, and then deal X damage. And then we have Summon the Watch for 2 action points. It's a tactic, does 3 damage, and then Unite. If you have Unite 3+, you get to refresh an ally. That's pretty juicy, but it's expensive. So yeah. Now, if you're getting healing effects going, then this one I think is amazing for you. But also recurring cards, if you can reduce the cost of this or make it give you actions back, or have some other ways to get actions back, like on an ally or something you're going to see often, being able to draw something back to hand and like play it again on the same turn could get you out of a lot of trouble, but it's random. So you could just, Menendez brothers. Thank you, Snez. Yeah, I was trying to think, what's their last name? I know it's like the something brothers, but I couldn't remember the name. But yeah, it's like the Menendez brother card right there.
They're both so good because you're right. If I already got heal going, if I can get to level 3, this will allow me to heal twice.
Yeah, so you already have 2 cards that heal, and one's an ally that's repeatable heal. And if you put on that ally an Asthma Inhaler, they could even be healing more.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm gonna take the.
I say go all in like on that strategy. If it looks like you got something going.
Yeah, we'll try.
But I've never played that strategy. I don't think so. Don't listen to me. Maybe I did. Maybe I did when I played the expansion character. I think is in that faction too. But or maybe when I just got cards of that faction.
I just need to get a little more heal going.
Oh, there's another card right here that's all about if you have 5 or less health, deal damage, and it trains.
Yeah, that's good.
So like that also plays into the whole deal of having low health. And if you have ways to generate shields that can keep you at low health and protect you, so you don't ever care if your health is at like 5 or less. And that helps with if you ever get the crazed enemies going, that's also good to be at 5 or less, or 4 or less sometimes, or whatever the crazed value is. Okay, so that's draft phase, favorite part of the game. Then main phase, we're going to play cards, exhaust allies, and buy upgrades. All right, I'm sitting on 5 credits. I'm leveling up soon, so like I don't want to put this ally in play, but I might need to get through all this stuff. But I do have a boss guy here that will cascade effects, and I could. Oh, this guy's 4 damage.
Oh, if I lose that first, I can. Oh, I can defeat your boss.
I have a way to deal big damage. I have a focus card. This does 4 damage right now for 1, which could defeat this one for 4, which then does 4 to defeat this one. That's 3 needed, which then does 3 to defeat one of these that's 2 needed or something.
I have a 3.
Or a 3. Yeah, and then this 3 will defeat another one.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, let's start the combo. So I'm going to spend 1 action to play this. This sucks to, like, but I have this. Okay, so it's like you want to keep something in your hand for when the bad cards that you've upgraded to come out. So this is kind of scary, but I want to get to the upgrade. So so this does 4 damage here. I'll defeat this guy. He'll do a damage to the boss. And then also does 4, which we're going to hit this guy. So this guy will go to my discard pile. This guy will get defeated. He will do a damage to the boss. And then also when defeated, 3 damage, which will hit your guy.
Okay, he'll deal damage to the boss.
Whoa.
He'll deal 3 damage. Are you generating armor?
No. But I want to get. Hold on. Oh, I will level up when we go to refill anyway. Now that I'm missing something, but I don't really want to lose any health right now. So I want to just
Yeah, you-
kill one of my
Yep,
guys.
that's fine. These guys will kill these guys, so I'm okay.
And then, yeah, all that from one action point. That's insane. All right.
I'm gonna use this guy, I think, to gain a shield or an armor, and then I have Conspire, so I can deal 1 damage plus 1 damage when he's exhausted. So let's kill this guy.
Okay, I'm just gonna spend my 2 action points on these crappy strikes, just to deal with this guy here.
So now you have to level up, right?
And right now, yeah, I will have to stop everything, interrupt all the stuff, because this says when to level up. If your deck is empty and there's no active threats, which that's my case, or if your deck is empty and a new threat must be added, so that's later in the whatever it's called, the cleanup phase. So I will level up. So I advance both my discs by 1, so I'm now officially level 2, and I will only be upgrading from level 2 and above, I believe. Discard all tactics and allies from play. Okay, and then I have to discard down to 3 cards. I'm already down to 3 cards. Not the greatest cards, but I'm down. I can optionally trash a card. So I will just trash one of these basic strikes. Okay. And then resolve any boss specific events that says when you level up, take the top card of the boss deck and put it in your discard pile unless your deck is empty. So my deck gets weaker, but it also gives me more ways to damage the boss to speed up the game. So, and those damage effects that cascade,
Yeah.
it's kind of cool. So it increases the odds of that happening if you have the damage. And then I get to reshuffle my cards in my discard pile and put them back into my deck. I'll just shuffle under the table a little bit or something, or look away. So awkward to shuffle these. Oh yeah, I can't grab them like the way I'm grabbing them either, because some of them are shorter because they don't have cards, 2 cards in them or whatever. I'll just do like this weird old shuffle here. Okay, so then it goes this way. Oh, nice, a double taunt guy. No, I made him that way. So I got a Sporling on top. And, oh, I just stopped there. Yeah, I just stopped there because that was in the middle of like the main phase.
You have actions left over now, eh?
No. But I still have a free card. I could play this now, but I might want to upgrade it. I don't see. I want to trash this card, I think, eventually. I could have trashed it from my hand right there, actually.
Oh,
But
did you even trash a card?
yeah, I trashed
Oh,
just a
okay,
regular strike. But I probably should trash this guy because I know he's a taunt guy and like he already has 2. And yeah. But then I could have played him last round. Yeah, I'll just say I played him before. But I got to shuffle this in then. Yeah, because these guys are easier to get through. Yeah, I'm going to trash this card instead. So I'll just say I played it before and it would have been in my deck, so I got a money. Yeah, I don't need to upgrade that one. I hate the card. And then I'll just do the shuffle again.
Just while you're shuffling, I'm going to
Yep.
spend 1 action to gain 2 credits. If I have 7 health or less, I gain 1 more, but I don't. And then for free, I'm going to gain a credit. What's on the top now? Taunt? No.
Nope, but it's if you can do 4 damage to this guy, he'll do 4 damage to something else.
I can only do 3.
If you have damage that's going nowhere, put it on him anyway, because it'll still carry over.
No, I'm just debating leveling up, and then I still then can do this.
Oh yeah, get these. Don't leave those sitting in your hand. Get like.
No, but I'm gonna level up first, then play it.
But you know how leveling up works. It moves both your discs, so you'll get even further. So do not leave that sitting in your hand.
Okay.
I promise you.
Okay.
Unless it's a really bad card that you don't want to come haunt you right away. But
No,
it's not an ally, so I would probably play it. But
Okay, this one has a train 1, and then conspire I have, so it
train
trains
again, yeah.
And then
So you'll get to go from the level 4 deck. That's crazy. And there's the card right there for you.
2. Yeah, but I could have done 3 damage actually if I just would have been level 2 when I played it. No, I think I do this in the different.
What? Who cares about that 3 damage?
Yeah, but I can use it now. Because if I
Like next round you want?
no, I can still play it because I can still. Oh, that guy's gone. Like I can do this, kill this guy, then I level up. Then I still have actions and things I
sure.
can play, and I'm farther down.
Sure.
Okay, so this guy exhausts, I lose a health, and then I deal 3 damage here. Okay. Then now I have to level up, so advance both my discs. Okay. Discard all tactics and allies from play. Discard down to 3.
See, Mitch, thank you for gifting 5 memberships. Thank you so much. You're too kind.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Get rid of.
Well, there it is. Thank you for your generosity.
Thank you so much. I'm going to get rid of this guy. I don't want that Tonk guy.
Yeah.
I have other ways to now to generate
I know.
credits.
There is an argument like saving it because it's a free card and you can upgrade it and make it do cool stuff for free, but it's like, it's always, then you're just making a taunt card more powerful. And it's like, I'm not a fan of that, keeping that card around.
Okay, I'm shuffling under. And get to flip like that. Oh, fast on the top. Okay, so now I play this for 1 action. Now I go 1, 2, and then I already lost a health. That was by accident because I didn't rewind that.
Yeah.
Okay, now I lose a health and deal 3 damage. I'll deal, oh, that's 4, right? But either, maybe I just actually from the fast. Yeah, I'm gonna deal the 3 damage here.
Okay, then you get a credit for doing that because I think that kind of gives you a credit.
Yep. Okay. And then I have 1 more, but I think I stop there. Yeah.
All right. So threat phase, there's no enemies hitting us back in our threat areas.
No.
Cleanup phase, discard all your played tactics. Lose unspent action points. Reset armor to 0. Refill the battlefield with active threats. Oh, I got a crazed 5, but I am not at 5 health or less, so this guy will not hit himself. Okay. Well, you got a terror guy, so if you hit that guy, you lose an action point. If you're hitting with damage effects.
Yeah.
Didn't need defeat effects or anything else. Don't do that.
Okay.
All right, then advance the thing here. So now, if you have a credit, you are allowed to spend a credit if you want, is optional, to trash a card. I'm going to trash this strike out of my hand.
I think I'm going to do the same. So I spend a credit?
Yeah. Spend a credit, trash this strike. It's like weakening my hand, which is a little scary after a level up, but yeah, we're going to go with it. Ugh, it's a little rough. I'm in kind of a pickle, but hopefully maybe I can do some upgrade. Maybe. Okay. Now we gain 3 action points. Ready up any allies. Now we draft.
Ooh, I'm drafting from the further one.
Oh, there's an ally right there. Oh, and another card for my faction. Oh, and a card that literally has the same art, but from a different faction. What the hell is that? Using the same art, just zooming it in and thinking it's different art? That's cheap. Cost-cutting measure right there. All right, so we got an ally. Mira Starsong. It's like a badass bug. Is an ally. Costs 2 to put it in play, but I can exhaust it, deal 2 damage. If this effect defeats an on-defect threat, gain an action point. Harness your will, which is for 1, does 1 damage, 3 shield. If you defeat 2+ threats this turn, gain an action. Or Apprentice Physician for 1, an ally, exhaust it, heal 1, and then if you have Conspire, which I wouldn't with this because I don't have any other silver cards, it could do 2 damage. I think I just take the ally from my faction. I think, yeah. And then your cards.
Yep.
You want to go with this deck?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, we gotta make sure we don't peek and see. All right, so your options are 5 meters under. So for 2 action points, you do 3 damage and then 2 damage.
I like that.
Double tap, which is a junker card for 2 actions, does 2 damage and then 2 damage. But then as a bargain effect, so you'd have to pay 3 credits at least, but if you have more junker cards, you would get to repeat the effect of 1 upgrade on this card if possible. So you have to upgrade this card to then get all that effect going.
Okay.
But otherwise you could just ignore it. It's 2 for 4 damage. And then a Viren Recruit for 1, it's an ally, which you can just exhaust every round to deal 3 damage.
Oh.
And if you had another Viren, because this Conspire only works with the faction it is, so this would be good for
That's
my
good for
deck too. Yeah, you can just gain an upgrade. So yeah, that definitely
I'm going to take the first one. Yeah.
definitely would be something I want in the future, but whatever. Okay. All right. Just need a card here. Okay. Well, I know what I'm doing. I'll just go ahead here because I definitely only have 3 actions. I only have 2 cards in hand. But I could deal 2. This guy is 3, 4. I guess I just play both of these. Oh, do I up? Oh, I can upgrade them when they're in play too. So yeah, I'll just spend 3 action points to get those in play. Yeah, I'm thinking of doing this little upgrade here.
Mm-hmm.
I could have also upgraded this and put it on this card before I played it to make it cheaper. But then I wouldn't be able to also put this on the same ally. Thoughts? Are you eyeballing this one?
No, I'm all by eyeballing this one and the asthma inhaler when I get my ally out that can hold it.
Okay, so I'm going to rewind a little bit. I think I'm going to spend, what do I have, 5? Yeah, I don't know. I don't have any. If I can do 4 damage, which I can do 2 here, 2 here. So I can kill this, which then can defeat something else. So then I'm only worried about 2 hitting me.
I also have something that can defeat and deal damage on my side as well to do like a cascade again.
True. Oh yeah, because this does take 4 to destroy. So I can do this to hit this to then hit this to get a credit. Oh, and give me another of these cards.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a way to do 4 damage?
Yeah, I can do 5.
Oh, that'd be better to probably spread that out.
Well, I could lose 2 health and then do 2 and 2, but I don't know that I want to necessarily do that.
Why not?
Because then I'm still gonna have guys that I'm gonna take damage from.
Okay.
So if you can kill my guys, then maybe.
All right, I'm gonna upgrade for 4, and I'll just upgrade this to make this ally. It's gonna go on allies, so it's now 2 less to play. So I can put this one in play for free.
Oh, if that goes on a junker, it's 2 less. It gives you an
I
action
don't really
and 4 damage.
bought any junker cards, but
Oh, I have a junker card.
does let you get credits when you defeat the enemy on their side.
Oh,
6
it costs
to
2
buy
less,
that.
but it's cost 2 less. It cost me 4, which I have.
Oh, you have a junker.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And it would give me 4 damage and action.
Yeah, and it pretty much makes that free because it gives you a credit right, an action right back.
Yeah, I'm interested.
So you can buy it for 4.
Yeah. And then when I play
And
it,
then you can play it and do the 4 damage on
And get 2
this
credits.
guy, which could then do 4 damage to
Okay,
this guy
let's
that
do
can
it.
do 4 damage to some other guy.
I'll spend 4. I don't know.
I just need to
Take
defeat
this.
this eventually so I can get another focus going, but
Okay, we're putting
then we
that
can
on
get more
there.
damage going.
Okay, then I'll spend 1. I'll play this. It'll gain me 2 credits back. If you have 7 or less, I have 7, I gain a credit. Then I will spend, or I gain a credit or an action back, and then you deal 4 damage to that one.
Okay, so this will do damage to the boss. Then 4 damage, however you want to, or whoever you want to target. So I'll go to 1 target.
This one.
Okay, so that'll do another damage to the boss, and
And then
just
4 damage.
take 4 back. Oops. We were here.
Then we do 4 damage to the guy on the top of
4
it,
damage on
right?
the top, sure. You can get a credit for that.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I just got all my credits back from that.
There you go. Combo.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
And we got a terror guy on here. Okay, not bad. All right. So now 4 damage still staring at me, 4 damage still staring at
Which
you.
I have this, which I can play to get rid of somebody's board.
Well, I haven't even used these
Yeah,
yet. So
so-
my focus is 3 right now. Could be 4 if I get this guy off the top, but this guy makes me lose an action when I deal damage to
same.
him.
Mine is the same.
But I don't need actions for these. So this focus is 3. This deals 5. This is 4.
Oh, refill upgrade. Sorry. Yep. Thank you. Thank you.
Yep. Oh yeah, that might
Sorry.
change.
Oh, which is the wind defeated.
So it goes on a tactic or ally, does nothing to you, but gives an enemy the generation when you defeat it, +1 credit and train. That's awesome because it doesn't make the enemy worse.
Yeah.
It makes them better, but doesn't make your player card better. I do have 1 credit though. I would probably do that. I mean, it's better for leaving it if you have cards that have the upgraded effect on them to just do like a cheap upgrade to make them more powerful. I am going to do that actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can put it on. No, I don't want to put it on an ally. I feel like that's bad to like block an ally's upgrade slot. You could put something repeatable on there.
Yeah. Oh, 3 damage.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, that would be good on this guy.
Just saying. Make sure
Or this guy. So then it does 3 damage, 3 damage, 2 damage.
But again, putting all your damage on one single card that you only see one time coming around, it's a little scary.
No, I'm trying to spread it out.
Yeah, spread
so
it out
that
is the
I
better
have.
way,
But then when those cards come up, it can be like huge.
but it also strengthens a single card too, which makes it harder to defeat from here to get it back into your hand. And if it gets stuck behind a taunt or something, then it's like, oh, I need that card to get rid of the taunt, but I don't have it. Yeah. Okay, so I could play this to defeat this guy, which would then, I get the action right back.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to spend this to play this. Maybe this is dumb. Because I think right here, this is 2, 3. Yeah, I should probably just play it safe and just exhaust. I can do 2 damage to one of these guys, and then this guy does 3 damage to the other one, and just clean up my board. Or help your board or whatever.
No, it's fine because I can play this.
Okay. Go ahead.
Just thinking. That guy doesn't give me anything, so let's spend 2 actions. That can deal 3 damage here and 2 damage here. They're still 1s, right?
Still 1s?
Skulls? Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, still at 1.
2.
Yep.
Okay.
For one, the next one's also 1.
That guy's 3. I don't think I do anything else yet.
I mean, now's the time if you because he'll make you lose an action next round. So if you get rid of him now, it's like you weren't gonna.
I can't get rid of him, but I can do 1 damage to him. But then maybe then.
Oh yeah, he has an upgrade on him, so he actually have to do 4 to him.
Like I could have left those 2 guys in play and just done that, but then I'm getting hit from no. So I think this is fine. This is fine. I'll worry about that.
Let's just do it that way. Okay.
Yep, done.
So no damage back.
Nope.
Discard all played tactics. Lose all unspent action points. Reset armor to 0. Refill the battlefield with active threats. Okay. Advance the danger. So we can now clean the upgrade row again.
I like this one.
Yeah, this amazing, this amazing, this amazing for sure. This, if an expensive card comes out to make it cost 3 less, but I see one right there.
Oh, actually. And there's my ally that I want to put that on right here. So I think I'd like to save this one.
Okay, and then this, putting on an ally to deal damage is not bad.
Do you have an ally to put it on? Because I don't think I
do, but I don't have credits right now. But I will.
We can leave it then. So then which one do we not need?
We don't have to do any.
Yeah.
Maybe this one if we're not going to make a card cheaper, but I would maybe because it can go on allies or tactics. If another, like I see an expensive card there, if I do get that one, I probably wouldn't make that cheaper. So I think these are all good options. We have a little bit of everything except for like shields and healing.
Yep.
But we've already taken some shields and healing, so
yep.
I think it's good.
Okay.
All right, then gain 3 action points, refresh allies, and draft.
You're going first.
Yeah, I'll go
right?
first if you don't mind. Oh, 2 of my faction again. Viren Tactics. This is 2 armor, then a focus. So just, yeah, again, could be lots of damage. Hot Slag, a tactic, 1 for 2 damage. And if it's upgraded, it does another damage in an armor.
Lots of upgrades out there.
Probably would take this one because
Oh, yeah,
focus
focus
is
does
like,
more
I got the focus train going.
Yeah.
And then the other one is Caligari Scrapworks. While this card is in play, each time you buy an upgrade, deal 2 damage and gain health. And if you can bargain for 2, you get 4 credits. So you can turn 2 credits into 4 credits. Obviously, even better if you can get other junker cards. But I'm just avoiding that stuff. So I'll just go with the Viren Tactics. Your cards are here. Okay, so Mel's options are Viren Tribalism, which for 1, you get 2 actions back. So the card's kind of free. Gain a credit and gain 2 shields.
Okay, that's not terrible.
Ambassador for 3, so this is one you'd want to make cheaper, but it's an ally, and you can use it to just always deal 2 damage and then train. And until the end of the turn, this card counts as 1 extra faction type. So it helps with Unite. So you're at Unite 2 if you have another Unite in play of a different faction.
Right now I don't have any Unites, but and that's expensive. 0.
Practice makes perfect. For 0, deal 2 damage, and then for each train you have gained this turn. Oh, deal 2 damage for each train you've gained. So if you have lots of training effects on upgrades and cards in play, you can get a whole bunch of damage.
I only have 1 card that does. I think I just did that first card.
Okay. Oh, there's a trash effect. Regional targets.
Okay.
Okay. So we drafted now main phase.
Okay, I have some cascading damage. And I have that terror guy I need to worry about.
I have a taunt. 1, 2, 3 to get through. But my focus right now is 4, so I can easily get through that. This, if I can do 2 to defeat this guy. Okay, this is weird, but I'm going to do 2 actions. Play these to do 2 damage to this guy. And then I'm going to do this. Oh, no, I only need to do 1. I only need to do 1 to him. Because this does 2, and he's a 3 right now? Yeah. So then I'll do this to deal the remaining 2. Yeah, I want to defeat this guy. So if it defeats an on-deck threat, I actually gain an action point back. So this card was like nothing. And then, oh, my focus is now up to 5. This does 5 damage if I want to a single thing, which later will matter more. I don't see anything other than this guy's a 4. But we can combo that guy off. Okay, let's go. You have a 3. That's a cascading guy.
Yeah.
So I could probably do this one because I focus 5. So I'll use this to do 5 damage to this 4 damage needed. This is one that damages the boss. Then it will do 4 damage to, I guess, this guy. He'll do a damage to the boss. And then he'll do 3 damage. You have no taunts to this guy.
Yep. He'll deal damage.
He'll deal damage to the boss.
And then 3 damage.
I will do 3 damage.
This terror guy, so be
I
careful.
don't know, but he needs 4 to die. I just realized. Oops.
Yeah.
Oopsie. You have. Yeah, we'll deal with it, I guess. Let's just do Hmm. Hmm.
You do your side. I think I have enough
Yeah,
actions to get rid of
I think,
these
yeah,
guys.
I'll just do the 3 damage to this guy, and he'll unfortunately make me lose an action, but I'm okay with that, I think. Yeah. These guys will go. One of them was your side. Did you get it?
Yep.
And then these 2 are my side, right?
Mm-hmm. Isn't this guy dead? Oh, are they twos? No, this guy's dead, right?
Oh, he is dead.
Yeah.
Okay, I
And
thought,
you get an
yeah.
extra action.
Yeah. So he just pays back the action I lost. Yeah. I was trying to think of like, what was your guy
Yeah,
that's
my
for?
guy doesn't. He's annoying.
I see. Whoa, another focus just got even beefier. I definitely want to play both these cards.
Yeah, I think I can do this myself on my side. Oh, I won't have a way to play that.
Am I at level 3? No,
yeah,
I'm at
well,
level
yeah.
2. I want to get that card. So I want to play this. Yeah. I'm going to play this one. Whoops. Which will give me an armor. Get me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more armor. It will let me train twice. And that's all because I'm not level 3. All right.
All right. I'm going to spend 1 action. I'm going to lose 2 health to do X 2 and 2. So I'll deal 4 damage here. Oh, that will lose both, won't it?
What?
Because is it each instance loses a
No, follow the card. It says choose X, lose X health.
Yeah, I did 2.
Then deal
Yeah, 2
this
and 2.
damage and this damage.
Yeah, so is it 2 instances of damage where if
Yes.
I hit him, so I'm going to lose an action?
Yes.
Oh, then I can't do it that way. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's each instance of damage causes that. Yeah, when you target a terror threat with an effect that deals damage. Oh, maybe this is the same effect. Terror threats drain your Steely Resolve. When you target a terror threat with an effect that deals damage, use 1 action point. If you have no action points left, the effect still resolves, but the loss is ignored. The restriction does not apply to non-damage effects.
Yeah, like I don't know if that's 2 or 1 action. Because I will do something different. Oh, he'll hit me for like 4. Actually, I think I can do it in a different way so I can just kill him last. And then I won't have enough actions to lose anyways. If I did 2 actions, kill this one, then the same thing, that'll be my last action. I just won't be able to play those allies, which I guess is fine. Play them next turn.
Yeah, you do lose for each.
Okay.
So I guess each instance of damage is a separate effect or whatever, but I thought it was all part of the same if it's on the same like ability. But yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. So I'll just spend
At least
2
that's what
actions.
some guy's saying here, but
Get rid of this guy.
on BGG.
Gives me a credit. Then I'll do the same thing now when this is my last action to lose 2, go to 5, and then I'll deal 4 damage here. So that's my last action. He can't take any. Okay. Then I'm going to buy the Asthma Inhaler for 2 for this guy. Because he loses damage and then I can heal it. Okay.
Varan Tranquility costs 2 less to put on a Viren card. It just gets you tons of armor if you have lots of those, but it adds taunt to an enemy. Ugh. So putting on a taunt enemy would be fine. But I don't know which ones are taunts out of these. All right, I'm debating doing this now while I can get more credits for it, but I don't need to train up to this one, but it's probably still good. But I'm like, okay, just getting that card does like 7 damage. And then I can make it cost 3 less to play. But I need 5 credits for that. So this would get me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it gets me 5 next round anyway, so who cares? Okay, so I don't want to play that. I don't need the armor. This guy's only hitting me for 2. I already have 100 armor. Focus. And I could kill this guy for 2, but... yeah, I think I'm okay.
Okay. I'm okay.
All right.
Done.
Damage, I just get hit by 2, but I block it with shields. Discard all played tactics. Okay. Lose all unspent action points. Reset armor to 0. Refill the battlefield with active threats. I am not crazed. Oh, I'm close to level up.
Oh, this is when defeated, I get to discard
Trash effect. That's sick.
card. Nice.
Yeah, that's if you're the one defeating it. Maybe I'll be the one defeating it.
It's a beefy guy, right? 3, 4, 5.
Okay. Advanced danger. So they're all at 2 now for the skull symbols. So they all just got really strong.
2, 5, 6.
Okay. Gain 3 action points. Refresh allies. And then draft. Ooh. Optimize production. For 2, I'll get 3 damage, and then in this instance, it would get me 6 action points, but you can only go up to 6 max. I don't feel like I need more action points. I feel like I made things efficient and cheap enough. But I guess once my allies are back in hand to get it back in play maybe, but this one's free anyway. I guess this faction, Junker, hate the bug faction. Wasteland Bounty. For 1, deal 4 damage. That's a good rate. And while this card is in play, each time you defeat a threat, gain a credit.
Oh, there you go.
So as long as, even if you defeat one with this effect, you would get that credit. And the one I really wanted, because I can make it cheaper, and it can get me all the credits back for the upgrades I want to buy, and maybe buy more upgrades. Yeah, I'll just take that one. Those are all awesome. I just need the card.
Those are my options.
So we have regional target, which for 2 costs lets you do 2 damage and trash a card. So get rid of all those starter cards. Improvised plan, 0 cost, does 1 damage. If it's the first card you played this turn, randomly select 2 cards from your hand. Those cards cost 1 less to play until the end of this turn. We'll just roll a die if you want to do that. So it can make your cards cheaper. And then 3 meters under, which is the weaker version of that other card you have.
It's 2 though for 3.
I know.
Can you show me the first one again? It costs how much for 2 damage? 2. 2 for 2 damage and trash. Or that other card was free.
Can make all yours.
Yeah, I'm gonna just take that because it does 1 damage and I can pull something back random. I don't know. Maybe I can get something good.
No, it does. It makes random in your hand 2 cards cheaper to play, which you do have.
Oh,
like it could make this one free, this one free.
I thought it was pulling from my.
Especially if you have 2 and 3 cost cards, they all could become. You play multiple in the same turn if you get lucky.
Okay.
We'll just like roll a die and like randomly pick 2 to make.
Okay.
Okay, and that was our draft. Now main phase. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got a guy that costs 7 to defeat in my deck here. This is nuts.
Okay.
But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can do 6 damage with just this card.
I can do 6 damage with this card.
And if I upgrade him, I can make him do exactly 7.
Okay. This card does 6.
Hold on. Okay, so first I'm going to do this. I'm going to spend 1. Because this will change. So I'm going to get... Yeah, I'm not going to defeat him right away, so... I mean, I could and make my money even bigger. No, let's be efficient-ish. So I get to train 1 and focus X money, which is 6 credits. Okay. With these credits, I'm going to spend 3 of it to upgrade an ally. Get in there. Not the craziest effect, but it's one of the rare damage ones that goes on allies. I will exhaust this to do focus X, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage plus 1 more. So I'll just do all 7 here to defeat this. When defeated, get 3 credits. So that upgrade just paid for itself. Oh my god. What are we doing? What do you need? Anything? Need some help?
No,
What's this guy? 2,
He's a 5.
5, 6? He's 6.
Oh, he's 6. Oh, then this guy kills him. Okay, so I spend 1. Exhaust, lose a health. I deal 6 damage here. He's dead. When defeated, I can trash a card.
So it can be from play, hand, or discard pile, I believe.
Let's do...
I believe that's what that effect does.
this one.
Choose one card in your hand, your discard pile, or in play. Yep, return it to the box. It will not be used for the remainder of the game.
When exhausted, I get to heal. Okay. Oh, this is my heal card. I need to play this.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to spend 1. It's upgraded, so I get both. I get to heal 2. I get 2 credits. I get to train 1. And I get to deal 2 damage somewhere. These guys are all 3s, right? Are you generating armor or no this round?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so then I'll just put 2 damage.
Doesn't matter.
Here.
I can do stuff. I want this card if you care.
Nope, go ahead.
So I spend 3 credits, or 2 credits, sorry, 2 credits. I'm going to attach this to this card.
Shields.
Other armor.
I'll put this guy in play. He'll exhaust, will give me 1 shield. Conspire, he'll deal 1 damage here. And when exhausted, he does 1 damage.
I'll spend 1. Environ Tactics gets me 2 armor. I could do damage of Focus X. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. But they're all pretty weak. I'll just do it here.
He gave you credit?
Gave me credit. And then I can do 2 more damage to something. That's awkward, but it's okay. Let's do it here. I'm going to do this guy to do 2 damage to this guy. We'll defeat him if it's an on-deck threat. Again, an action point back. These are 3 each. Can just play this one and kill them. Oh, and kill them both. Well, it's only 1. Yeah, I'm gonna play this one. I'm gonna discard down to 3 cards when I upgrade anyway, so might as well just blow some stuff. So this does 2 damage and then 7 damage. So I'll just kill one of these guys with the 7 effect, and then put 2 on this guy. And okay, just for 1, do the final damage here. How are you looking?
I'm going to take 2 damage.
Oh. Oh.
But you're going to take damage too if you don't.
Yeah, true. And I care more about myself, so.
Unless one
I'm
of
just
these can
kidding.
deal.
Yeah, I don't have that. Oh, this one's free. Oh, I'll play that one for free, but it only does 1 damage.
Oh, then.
That guy only needs 1.
No, he needs 2.
Oh, yeah, it's 3. Yeah, so this one I did 2, and then I'm finishing it with 1. Yeah. So actually I get to
I guess I
upgrade
could just
right.
do
Hold on.
this,
I get to upgrade right now. Oh yeah, this should have been here. Not that it makes a difference. Okay, so I'm gonna pretend that I played before killing that last guy. I gotta play this first because it will cycle around. Yeah, this is Unite. So this only gets me 2 credits, but I'm more about the train. Oh, there's 1 damage there.
Thank you.
And then I'll train one. No, not like that. Just one of those. And the 1 damage. Okay, then I played this last one to do the final damage to this one, which then goes into the level up thing. I get to advance both discs by 1. And I'm officially at level 3 now, so any of the cards that have the level 3 effect on them matter, or 3 plus. Discard all tactics and allies from play. Okay, I need to discard down to 3 cards in hand. Optionally trash a card. Yep, let's get rid of a strike. Okay, and then resolve boss effects. I need to take one of these and reshuffle. Okay, I'm gonna shuffle this. How do I do this again? It's like awkward. I don't want to break the sleeves, but like grabbing them like this, it's not grabbing all the cards because some of them are shorter. It's like I want to do it like this, but then I could catch a sleeve and break it. So this is so awkward. So I just have to do this stupid.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
So weird. So weird. Okay, we'll just say that's done. Okay. Done my upgrade. Okay,
So-
continue with the main phase.
I can play this for free and kill that guy now, so then I take no damage, which is probably better. So I spend 0, I do 1 damage. This guy's dead. I'm going to have a terrible next turn, but that's what it is.
Oh,
And
it
then-
wasn't the first card you played this turn, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm not playing any of my other cards
Right?
anyways. Yeah. Nope, I'm not playing any of my other cards anyways.
All right.
I'm done.
So no damage back. We're good on that. Cleanup phase. Discard all played tactics. Lose all unspent action points. Reset armor to 0. Refill the battlefield with active threats.
Well, I've run out of threats.
So you're leveling up
I'm
right
leveling up.
now.
Advance both of my discs. Okay, discard all tactics and allies. Discard down to 3. I'm at 3. Optionally get rid of a card. Yes. Which we'll just probably do that one.
Hey, Beth.
Yeah.
Beth says, good afternoon, everyone. I watched a couple of playthroughs of Dungeon Crawler Carl Unstoppable, and with the theme, I was hooked. LOL. I backed just the Unstoppable game, though not both. Cool. Yeah, we're going to talk about it at the end of stream. We're going to discuss that whole thing. But yeah. Boss card?
Yeah, thank you.
There you go. We have the boss at 9 damage out of 24. I have 7 credits. Whoa.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to use my credits to get a damage card or something because I.
That was
Yeah.
really good. Because it only adds like 1 damage back on the other side and does 3. Very good.
Oh, I got taunt on the top. Dang it.
Yeah, I got taunt here
Okay.
and I have a fasts.
Okay, so sorry, I've done my refill battle area.
Okay, so we're advancing. We could spend a credit to trash a card, which I will do. That's why I held this one. Oh, yeah. Yep.
Like I want to, but then I'm really in trouble.
But we're about to
probably.
draft a new card.
Okay, I'll do it.
It'll be better than that.
Yeah, you're right.
Spend
you're
a credit.
Right,
You gotta spend a
you're right.
credit
I
to
gotta
do
spend
that.
credit. You're right. I will do it. Hopefully for the long.
Yeah, I know. It's like I think it'll make it better later, but
Yeah.
um,
Okay. Upkeep. Gain 3 actions.
like we could sit here and calculate that. Yes, you might die if you don't have that one
Well,
extra damage.
I have 2.
But it costs like an action to play it, and you only have 3. So like, are you really playing those 3 action cards, or are you gonna put that towards something new you bring in?
Yeah, and
unless
this
it's
one-
free.
This one can give me some actions.
I know. So like, you have way better stuff. Because I remember once you defeat the first one, then you get another card to play, and then
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
you'll start the cascade hopefully, but not with that crappy card.
Gain 3 actions and refresh all allies. We don't have any.
Okay.
Resolve upkeep. Okay, now draft.
I feel like I go for the higher level, even though neither of these I don't think I mean, this just makes tons of money, but I don't think I'll just go with this deck. All junker. Could I make them work? Let's see. Salvage. For 1 action, you get 1 action back and do 4 damage. That's not the worst. But then bargain 3, I do have a bunch of credits. This would be for 2 credits. The next upgrade I buy costs 3 less. So for 2 credits, I get a 1 credit discount on an upgrade, and also get to do 4 damage for a card that costs almost nothing because you have to have an action to play it. This one costs 1. Group discount. Unite. So depending on how many other cards. This would be my first Junker card. And I do have 2 of the other factions in my deck. So it could be 9 credits this generates. Our Gadwick's Grand Emporium for 1 just gets 7 credits. Then you can spend 6 of them immediately, assuming you have no other Junker cards, to do 3 damage and 3 damage. So basically to me this reads, spend an action to gain 1 credit and do 6 damage. That's a pretty good rate. Yeah, I'll just take the Chadwick's Grand Emporium, I guess.
Okay, I'm taking it from here.
Should make my Unite a bit better, maybe. We'll see.
Here are my options.
Fair trade. For 0 actions, swap any card from your hand with any card in play except this one. Okay. And then a bargain 3. So for 2 credits, repeat the above effect and the effects of any upgrades on this card.
Wait, so this can protect your allies and get them back into your hand before you're going to upgrade?
Before you're going to level up, you
Or
mean?
level up, yeah.
Yeah, it could.
Which I've just done.
It basically is just you replay a card. So even one of your tactics that comes in and does a big effect that's cheap, you can put it back in your hand because this is free to play, and then you can replay it again or save it for another turn. Like the allies, pulling them back that's fine too. But it could just help you when you have a ton of enemies in play. You play one that damages a couple, bring it back, play it again, then it kills a couple, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, okay.
It's basically just letting you repeat a card.
Okay, maybe. We'll see.
Silver, sorry, this is 2 H's. On Silver Lobbyist for 1. It's an ally. You can exhaust it to lose a health. Resolve the effect of the top card of the level 3 deck. Then put that card on the bottom of that deck. Oh, that's kind of neat.
Yeah, but I don't love that.
Kind of random and crazy.
Yeah. Oh my.
And then we got the Viren Lobbyist here. 2 to play this ally, and then it exhausts effect is tactics with printed cost of 2 or more, cost 1 less to play until the end of the turn. So if you have a lot of 2 cost or higher tactics, this could just like have a crazy turn when this is out. And it's an ally, so if you get it early, it just helps every turn after that.
I don't love any of these, but I'll take the first one.
The fair trade?
Yeah, the free one.
That's fair.
Yeah, thanks.
You took it off this deck, right?
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
I know.
Look at this scary thing.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Tiny the Octophant.
Oh,
It's like an octopus elephant.
4/4, and then you get an upgrade on him to do even more.
Look at that ally. Whoa. Okay.
Why couldn't that have been?
I got my eye on you, buddy.
All right.
And I can put this on to make it cost 3 less to play, but also give it rage and 2 defense. That would be bad. All right. Main phase.
The skull is at 2. Okay.
2, yeah. And the next round 2 again, and then eventually it'll be 3s. So we gotta pick it up. All right. So let's. I got this taunt guy is 1, 2, 3, 4 to defeat. I need to make this card cheaper. I'm gonna buy for 5 this upgrade. And it goes on this card.
There's a bug.
That's for Junker cards. Oh, it costs 7. Ooh.
Ooh.
I have a card that generates 7 credits if I want, if I don't do the damage effect on it. Costs 2 less to add on Junker cards, only costs 5. It has rage. I don't care about rage that much. I mean, I do have allies, but it's like as long as I kill the rage stuff, I'm gonna get some credits. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, I could put that on this card. I have 1 credit. My focus credit generation here is kind of sucky right now. So if I can get up to 5 credits, that'd be awesome. All right.
All right, I'm going to buy this one if that's okay with you.
Yep.
4. I need some damage this turn. I'm going to put that on this one.
So I'm going to play this one for 3 or 0. It costs 3 less to play. I'm going to do 4 damage to my taunt guy.
Mm-hmm.
Who will give me another focus before I do that effect. I still have 3 damage. I can't get this guy going.
Have a taunt.
He's 4.
Yeah.
So this 3 damage doesn't really help there. And these guys are now 4s to try to get the 3 effect going. This is a yellow. So this is the Unite card. Only hits for 1 though.
Oh, I have somewhat of a play. Maybe I start mine and then you see what's left over? Or are you still trying to determine where you put the damage?
Thinking, yeah, I have to put 3 other damage, and I still have 2 other effects to do after that.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Doesn't help. Yeah, no way. Yeah, I'll just put it here. I think, yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, then I do 3 credits and 3 armor.
And then that does the damage to the boss, right?
And, this is not dead,
No,
right?
this one.
He's not dead either.
Oh, okay. I thought.
I only killed one that went back to my hand.
Oh, I missed
And then
that.
this one's new showing.
Oh, I see.
That's why I was debating hitting him. But it could also, this guy's going to hit me for 2, so this guy's more of a threat than this guy. But this guy has, oh no, he doesn't have a card. I kept thinking he had a green card in there so I could get more focus going. And
yeah.
Never mind. I forgot those don't have player cards.
Okay, I'm going to spend 1. I'm going to play this tactic, which will give me 2 actions, a credit, 2 armor, and 3 damage, which will go on my taunt. He is 2, is it 2? Yeah, 2, 3, 4. He's 4, so he needs 1 more. Okay. I think I just used this one to get rid of him. Yeah, I'm just going to do that quickly. Get this to my hand.
All right, I'm going to play this one for 1 action. It will allow me to train twice. But I probably will only go to that deck because I want that ally for fun. Oh, but I won't have the actions. Oh, I shouldn't have bought that card that made less. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Then I'm going to get 1 armor, go to 4. Then focus, 1, 2, 3 more armor, go to 7. Then I'm on level 3 or plus, so I can lose any amount of armor and deal that much damage. 1, 2, 3 to do 3 damage here. When defeated, I'll get a credit. I'm now at the magical 5. Then I need to buy this upgrade.
Oh.
To then put onto this card. So I will do that. Cost 2 less to put on this card. So 7 down to 5. And then we're going to get a new upgrade. Okay, a good damage one. Another one of those 2,000 watt arc capacitors. That's the bottom one. Okay. Done.
I'm going to get this ally into play early, I think. Do you have any big guys?
I mean, this guy does 1 left, and he does 3 to something, which this is a 3. This is a 3.
Then let me do. I can do that because this one I can just lose 1 health. Oh wait, no, I'll do 4 damage though with this.
Yeah, this guy's a 4, and he'll do 3 to cascade.
Okay,
but
I'll do that. So lose 1 damage, then deal X damage. So I deal 4 damage.
Okay, so when this is defeated, we do a damage to the boss. So the boss is at 10. And then it does 3 more somewhere, your choice.
We don't have any other cascading, right?
This one only needs 1 damage. I'll probably just use one of these 2 damage effects on it. I have a card that does like a bunch of separate damage.
This is probably good, right? Because that gives you a card underneath.
This is, yeah, sure.
Because he's
And you get a credit.
Oh, okay, thank you. And then, sorry, just the rest of this card was I'm level 3, so I get to heal 2, and then when exhausted, I heal 1.
Nice.
Okay.
All right. I think I'm gonna play this. So for 1 action, I'll gain 7 credits. Then I have a bargain effect, which I will spend 6 to trigger to do. Actually, no, I won't do. I'll hold on off on that. I'll do this first. Do 2 here, which kills this guy. Who puts a damage on the boss. And then does 3 damage somewhere else. So let's just kill one of these guys. And then I have 2 more damage, which I'll put on this guy. I also get 2 credits from the side effect on this card, or the upgrade effect. Then I already got the 7 here. Then I'm going to spend 6. I have no other junker cards, so yeah, 6 to do 3 damage to finish this guy. And how you doing? You need some assistance?
Yeah, maybe. Because this can do only 3 damage if I play it, but then I'm stuck with nothing.
I'll get rid of this guy for 3.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
This guy only hits back for 2, right?
Yep.
Okay, so then I can even leave that guy.
Yeah. Yeah, I have armor, so I can leave this one.
Yeah.
It hits for 3. I mean, I could play more, but
If you need it, this guy gives 2 credits. If you care.
no, I don't care.
But okay.
I don't really care. Train effect, though. If I can go up to here, gain 1 credit, and deal 2 damage for each action you have after playing this card, or after paying this card's cost. While this card is in play, each time you gain a credit, deal 2 damage. Oh, that's not really what my deck is doing. I just want to get this guy, but this guy I will never be able to play unless I have ways of
I should just play
generating
this.
credits.
I should just play this anyways because I want to get the train.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So I'll spend 1. That'll train twice. And then I can lose 1 health, deal 3 damage. So I'll just deal 3 damage here. I'm not at level 4 yet. Okay. Tactics. Oh, and that was a terror, so I had to lose that action.
Play this for 0. I will gain it's unite credits, so I have 1, 2, 3 different factions. So that's 3 credits. I can train 1 and then 1 damage somewhere. I feel like I should have upgraded this card. It's not that faction. No. No, I already have the bottom filled, so it'd have to be there to give it to do something else. It's kind of a crappy card right now. So 1 damage, I will just put on to this guy. Nope, this guy. Yeah, where that ally is. 3 to kill that guy. Yeah, I should probably just keep pushing. Four for this. Yeah, if one more point, I could just... Yeah, let's just play. I don't know if I should be doing this, but I'm going to play this to finish this guy with 2 more damage. And then I have a focus of 1, 2, 3, 4 damage, which I'll just defeat this one to gain a credit. There's my ally. Can I keep it? Maybe. Okay, I'm good. You're good?
Yep.
No more damage back. Scarred all played tactics.
Lose all unspent actions. Reset armor to 0. Refill.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I have so many terror guys in my deck?
Yeah.
Oh, I got a fast. Dang it. Got a fast.
Snez says, Mel, maybe you should have used your strike on the deck card, then use the card you last used so an action wasn't wasted if you want. I don't know what you did. Sorry, I'm a couple minutes late on reading that.
It's okay because I don't
Yeah.
really know.
Yeah, I don't remember. Well, yeah,
It's
sorry.
okay.
Snez, we appreciate it. Sorry I read that too late. But yeah, it probably was more efficient.
But you know what? I think I want the strike card for this card to be able to swap a card potentially. Because swap any card from your hand with any card except this one. So I need to have an
In play. Wait,
swap any card from your hand. Yeah. So I have to have a card
with a card in play except this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like
Oh, yeah.
if I want to put another card back in to be able to
Yeah,
do something, like this one for example.
Yeah.
So I need to have another card, which would be this one.
No. Oh, yes.
Yeah, I need to have a card in my hand.
Yeah, yeah.
That I haven't.
I
played.
see, I
Yeah.
see.
So if I play this, then I play this, I swap that back.
But
with
that,
this.
you know what this is for? It also gets allies into play cheap. So if you have an ally, you put that into play to bounce something,
Yeah.
a tactic back to hand.
Yep.
I think. But yeah, I see what you're saying. That also
So that's
works
kind of
too.
like what I'm thinking right now. Unless something like this.
Yeah.
These all have good cards underneath
Yeah,
them, so
so-
we'll see.
That's the thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
your hand, you're never sure, like, what am I going to kill first? What could it be? I know you can kind of see the effects, so you should know, but...
Some of them I know, but yeah.
All right, so
that
we're
was-
advancing the danger level. So now we have another clear any upgrades out we don't like.
Would you ever use this one with the bargain?
What
Bargain
did I
5?
put on my...
Cost 2 less on the junker cards.
I mean, I could put it on this card in my thing.
so
Not
we'll
right
leave it.
now, though.
Okay, I
But it
think I
does
don't need
fit.
this. Right, you don't need any more credits. You're
No,
good
no,
on credits?
definitely don't need that.
Okay.
What else?
I still want to keep that, but maybe I
I don't
know.
think I want to be putting a taunt upgrade on
No, I
anything,
don't
unless I
either.
know it's taunt, but right now I don't care.
No, I don't either.
But it is my faction upgrade, so it could be good, but...
Okay, anything else you're...
Actually, if I want this elephant, I'll never get to play it unless I generate
Oh, right.
actions
Well,
on
here-
free cards. Oh, that's there
Yeah.
too. Or if I see another one that makes... Now that I saw that, it's like I wish I didn't buy or kept some of those ones that made it cheaper to play.
Yeah, like 3 cheaper?
But I'm going to probably go from here anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just get rid of it. Who cares? No Octafant today, I don't think.
Okay.
I don't need more
I don't-
armor either.
I know, I'm not really playing
Do
with...
you?
I probably could use it, but I'm not really playing that style, so...
And this is just a good damage. So,
Yeah, I think we
okay,
keep that.
3 new cards.
Focus damage.
So that the way this works too, it's focus on whatever this gets attached to. So
Oh, so
it's what it's whatever you have the most of in your deck. Put it on one of those, and then
Yeah.
yeah,
And it costs 2 less on a silver card.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is probably an expansion card, I bet. Yeah, I think that's what that symbol at the bottom is. Yeah, that's when they started cross pollinating the effects to other factions.
Oh, another one that reduces with this on the bottom.
Oh, that's good too.
Oh,
yeah.
and a 4 and a train.
Oh, that's awesome. Auto seeking. Okay, cool. Lots of damage here in case we get stuck. We can
Yeah.
use credits to upgrade and then deal more damage.
Perfect. Okay.
So that was advancing. Now we go gain 3 action points, ready allies, and draft time. I'm just going to go with the final deck here.
Good luck.
So we already saw this one. It's for 1. Gain a credit and deal 2 damage for each action. So I'd pretty much do 4 damage, mainly with what I got going on. And then anytime I gain more credits, or gain more actions, which we do have upgrades in play that gain actions back.
Mm-hmm.
And it could just do more damage. Medical nanites. This is just a 0 cost, 2 heal, and you get to defeat a threat. So you still get the when defeated effect.
And it's 0. Oh, man.
I mean,
What's going on the bottom, I bet.
I might just take it because that's like crazy good. And then this one is cost of progress. So for X action points, you lose X health twice, then deal X damage, X damage. Then if you have 6 or less health, return any level 4 or lower card from your discard pile to your hand. Also, if you have 2 or less health, return any card from your discard pile to your hand. Oh my god.
That's like a little bit better version of this one.
Yeah. I don't care about the heal, but just straight up defeat a threat for playing a free card. The only thing is this doesn't help on my focus strength, but this would. There's that one that's like 7 damage, but soon will be like 8 damage to get rid of.
That would also be good on terrors, right? Because then you're not actually dealing it damage, you're just defeating it, so you don't do any actions.
You talked me into it. All right, done.
I didn't mean to. I was just thinking about it, like how annoying those cards are. Those terror cards.
I feel like we need to hurry though. We're only at 11 on the boss, and we're already like getting close to the bottom row. We're kind of slow. We're not ripping through our decks fast enough. We need to pick it up, I think.
Yeah, I don't really have ways to trash, so it's taking a while.
Oh yeah, that too.
1 cost.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Each turn, this card counts as any 1 extra faction type until the end of turn. Oh, okay.
So it's
But
good
this
for
isn't
Unite.
trash.
And then yeah. Okay.
But it's not.
Star Color Farina.
Oh.
Oh, there you go. That generates action points. That would help with the elephant or the octophant.
Okay.
So you choose each time. Yeah, they're exhausted for 2 actions or exhausted for 1 action and 2 damage. And then Overseer Caligari. So for 1, you can exhaust, gain 4 credits till the end of this turn. All bargain effects you resolve gain this effect, deal 3 damage.
I don't even have any bargain effects.
Yeah, so it's.
Oh, these are not great. I think I just take the action generation. Is that what I take?
Costs 2 to get in play though.
I know these are.
And then it makes you 1 action back, or it makes you those actions back on the turn you play it. But then you hopefully get it out early. Then you get like 2 free actions every turn after, maybe.
Yeah, or even 1 action and some like small damage. Or like I don't really know that I care about, and I don't think for 1 and just trashing.
If you have any Unite cards, that counts as an extra faction, so you can actually get like.
I don't have a single Unite yet.
Oh, okay then.
Oh my god. I don't even.
And there's no ally upgrades in here right now to even buff up any of those guys at all.
Okay, you did mention that we need to rush. So, because all these are kind of not great, I think I'll take this one.
Still have lots of cards you want to trash in your deck.
Well, I can just start trashing.
Yeah, you can even trash ones like if you remember, like, I hate this terror guy, and the other side of the card I don't care about that much.
Yeah.
You could just trash it to stop seeing a bad enemy come up.
Yeah.
Or like a taunt guy or a fast guy.
Okay.
All right.
Can it trash itself eventually? Or no?
I think, yeah, because in play, right? Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
I believe so. Just trash a card in your hand, play your discard pile.
Okay.
Doesn't say another, I don't think. All right. So, what are we doing here? I feel like I'm leveling up soon, so like I don't want to play this ally, but so this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4. You have any guys that are like bigger than 5 to kill?
3. No, this guy's 4. No.
Okay.
Oh wait, this is 2, 3, 4. No.
Play this, heal 2. I'm gonna defeat this guy's 5. When defeated, I get to train 1. Another ally. Okay. And then oh, this one can defeat this one.
You don't have any big guys, right?
This one's 5 to defeat, and it'll do 4 to defeat something else.
Okay.
So I might need to put an ally in play.
So that'll lose 2. I'll be at 6. I'll deal 4. 5. Oh, this will deal 5. I'll deal 5. Okay, I have to do this first then.
I'm good. I have a way to generate armor, so don't worry about mine. Let's like.
Yeah. Okay. So then let me do this first. So spend 1. I lose 2. I go to 6. So then I'll deal 4, 2 and 2, which is all going to go to this one because I think I want this card in my...
So when defeated, you get to trash.
Yeah, which I'm trashing this one.
Nice.
Okay, this goes in my hand. Okay. Then this one, this I'll use probably on the terror guy. So this one, I lose one health, then deal X damage. So I deal 5 damage. So not here. This guy is 2, 3, 4.
If you want to defeat this guy, he does 4 to something else. You can cascade
Okay,
your side.
let's deal 4 damage there, or 5. There.
5. So it does 1 to the boss. And then you can
4.
assign 4 damage however you see fit.
Let's deal it to this fast guy.
So when defeated, you'll get 3 credits total.
Okay. Oh, this gives me an action. And F7. So you have... Oh, that's a terror guy as well.
Yeah, it gives an action right back if you defeat it. It's only 4 to defeat. I could just defeat it myself.
Oh, and then this guy's exhausted. Sorry, and I heal 1.
So I can just spend 2.
Oh, and then I'm level 3, so I heal 2 more. That guy heals 3.
Spend 2. I get a total of 7 armor off this. If I have 5 or more armor, I get 2 back. Does 3 damage. Oh, I keep thinking those are 3s. They're not.
Oh, wait, that guy.
And then I lose an action. Then I could just spend an action to do the last on here to get an action. Oh, I lose and then I get. So I think that just cancels out. And then I get this card.
Okay. I'm going to spend 1. This gives me 2. I'm not at 7 anymore, so I only get 2, but that's fine. Then I gain 1 action back, and I gain 4 damage, which kills this guy. He is 4. So then when he's defeated, I get 2 credits. Oh, sorry, let me just trade that in. Okay, then that's a terror guy, and that's free. My plan here is I play this for the 2, then I swap this card back to my hand. Should I put an upgrade on it? I don't think I need any of those upgrades at the moment.
If you can put this on a silver card, it only costs you 2 money, and this is the one that's focused. So for every silver card you have, it does that much damage, but it does make the enemy on the other side hit for 2.
That's okay. I will spend 2.
So do you have enough silver cards that focus to matter?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it'll do 1, 2, 3 right now. Which I think is okay. All right. So then I think I spend...
I'm going to spend 5. I'm going to buy this upgrade. I'm going to put it on this card to make it also deal damage.
I can trigger the focus first, right?
There's an ally upgrade. When exhausted, if you have Conspire, it will do a damage.
Oh, I do.
So I can...
This one I can do first, right?
Yes.
Okay, so then I'm going to do this action, I think. Spend 2.
But you might not want to do it first, because if you're about to add another blue card to your pile, if you do it with one of these, when you get to that, if this is there, it would be another focus. So this would hit for more. But if you need more to hit here.
No, because I'm going to do the opposite. That's why I just want to do it in the other way. So if I hit him, my focus is 3. That's all he needs to die. Oh, he needs 4.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So then... No, so I still do it here. I do...
I can do 1 to something on your side if you need to make that math work better.
Okay. Are you sure?
How much does this guy need?
He needs 4.
Yeah, so it's better to kill this guy with the 3, so then it increases your focus. Then when you kill this, just the 4 goes to the next enemy or to my enemy, like whatever you want. Because we need to speed through our deck.
Don't use that. Don't use that.
Yeah.
Yeah?
To here. So I'll do 1 there. There's my action spend.
Well, then I use the focus first because
No, you do the 3 first to here.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
It's gonna you just want to do that so your focus is bigger, like getting that
Oh, did he give any? No.
right. Unless you
Yeah.
think the card after this is gonna need that focus.
No, because it's going to be the same. I see that it's 2 back to back.
So then
My focus.
you spend the 3 here, right?
Yeah.
So this focus is now 4.
Yeah.
What's this guy need? 5.
Yeah.
So you're just using both those anyway.
Yeah. So that kills
So that's
this
1
guy.
to the boss.
Then he deals 4 to something else, which this guy needs
Could
4.
kill that. Yeah.
Okay. Then this deals
That
another
goes
one
in your
to the
deck.
boss.
Another one to the boss.
And he deals 3. What is the guy on top of you?
3.
3.
Yeah, that guy needs 6. I would love to
Mm-hmm.
defeat that guy to trash a card if you don't
Oh wait,
need.
no, I'll deal the top of your deck.
Okay.
And then I just need to do this action for free. So I'm playing this card. Swap any card from your hand with, so we're going to swap this one with this card.
Nice.
Get that card back. So that way we can do that again. the next
Combo.
turn. Okay, and then done.
I'm done. All right, so I don't get hit.
I don't get hit.
Discard all played tactics.
All
Yeah.
these. Okay.
Lose unspent action points. Reset armor 0. Active threats. Okay, I need to level up
Oh yeah. Oh, same. Dang it.
both discs by 1. Oh yeah, I should have played this. I was thinking of playing it, but whatever. Okay. So I advance
Oh, yeah,
both
you did this,
discs.
sorry.
Discard all tactics, allies. Okay, done. Optionally trash. I mean, my hand has to go down to 3 anyway, right? So I'll just trash this one. Okay. Oh, that would be in the discard anyway now. Yeah, then trash. Then resolve boss effect. Taking one of these. Okay. And then reshuffle. Let's do a quick little spread them out. Let's drop. Then we will. Okay. All right. Okay, that's there. All right. And then keep refilling. Craze doesn't fire. No rate, no speed or whatever, fast, no taunt.
Then I will advance my discs, discard all tactics, discard down to 3, optionally get rid of 1. I think I only have 1 more of these left. Okay, shuffle. I need a boss card.
The boss needs
10, I think, right?
yeah, he's at 14. 10 more damage, 10 more damage. So by now, I am assuming we just have to get through our deck one more time, and which should do enough damage, both of us, I would assume. I don't remember how many. I think there's 10 total cards. How do we... I feel like we may have forgot one going in a deck, maybe, and that's why we're a little low on damage on the boss. I bet someone will catch it later in the watching the video back. Well, I'll have a comment within like 2 hours after the video, after we're done streaming. That'll be like, at this time, so-and-so forgot to put that in a deck.
Oh, then we're playing on hard mode.
Yeah, well, yeah, we're definitely playing on a hard mode, but maybe not.
Maybe not.
Maybe one of us. Oh, maybe you leveled up quicker because you trashed more cards. That maybe is what happened.
I don't
Yeah,
know. I've trashed all of.
yeah, because you could have got through your deck faster. Yeah, you have way more cards. Maybe you just leveled up 1 round faster than me. So like, yeah.
I don't know because we're on the same spot.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Never mind. I don't know. Because there's an even number of these. I'm pretty sure. It says on the back of his card, but I don't know if they're in here. No, it doesn't say in here. It says on the back of this. I think it's, so this is going down to 3. Just remember it's on the first 3. Yeah, 10 Order of the Harbinger cards. We start with 4 in our decks. That's 6 here. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And every time we level up, we take 1.
Well, I can already see I have 4. I don't know.
So if we've leveled
We'll
up,
figure it out,
if we
won't we?
leveled up 1, 2, 3 times, all 6 should be gone. So I will just put it in.
Well, I can check and then just reshuffle the top.
So you think I'm missing it? I
don't
didn't do it.
know.
Maybe I did
I
when I was
don't know.
talking. Like, yeah, I definitely could have screwed that up.
We can count them and see.
Yeah. So This is not one. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, I have 1, 2.
So I should have 6.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
No, wait.
No, we
there's
should each
10.
have 5. We should each have 5.
And you have
I have 5.
1, 2,
You check yours.
3, 4. Oh, that's not 1. 1, 2, 3. Is that 1?
No, because
No.
it wouldn't have a card in it.
Oh, I only have 3?
Maybe.
Oh, wait, could I have gotten rid of them?
No, you're not allowed to trash them. So double check your.
No, these are all the same.
So if I just flip over, I have 1, 2,
Oh, yeah.
3, 4,
So then me.
5.
Oh, wait, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4, so maybe me. I must have missed it
Yeah,
somehow.
that's I think when you just leveled up one time, we didn't do that effect probably. No big deal.
Sorry.
But it is a big deal because we should have 1 more damage on the boss then. But then that also means you should have 1 more enemy to defeat. But then that enemy cascades anyway. So that actually probably hurt you too with making it harder to get through your deck faster. But they kind of just kill themselves.
Serenity now.
Yeah, let's just put a damage on the boss and call it a day. We'll just say that because you should have 1 that went through your deck the last time. So it's at 15. I think it's fine. Whatever. Best way we can
Maybe
fix
I
it.
just didn't grab it right now.
Oh yeah, maybe.
No, but I thought I did.
I
don't
know. I thought you did too.
I don't know. But it was me that did.
Maybe I did. Yeah. No, I did
don't
because
know.
I have them all there. Okay, whatever. We got it fixed. We'll go. Okay, so that was advancing. So this is now at 3. So all the skulls are 3s. So now
Okay.
it's serious.
Yep.
And it's going to be at 4 in like 3 rounds. So we need to hurry up
Okay.
and kill this guy. And he's got 9 left.
I have 2 right here, which is great.
Yep. All right.
Okay, so then upkeep, gain 3 actions.
Yep.
Refresh any allies, resolve upkeep, and then draft. You want to draft first?
Yeah, I didn't go with this, but there are these
Oh, yeah, you
here.
can
I
take the
could get the elephant, but then I would have to get these onto cards right now to generate enough actions to even get the elephant in play, which I could. This is free, but it only generates this fight to defeat an on-deck threat. I can't put this on an ally, so that doesn't work. I could put this on this card. It costs 1, so it gets me 1 back, which would then put me at the 4 I need to get the elephant in play. But then I have no other actions. But at least he's dealing 4 and 4. But that's still not great for what's going on here. What's this one? For 1, gain. Oh, this would go with this too. Gains an action, 2 actions back. Draw 1 card from the bottom of your deck. Up. I just worry it'll be hard to get this guy in play, and then he's crazy after that. I'm not going to do it. I'll just go with this deck. But I definitely.
Maybe I take the elephant. Do I have that card? No.
If you can make him cheaper, but
I
the
can
problem
with
is.
this randomly.
Oh yeah, you can put them into play for free
Now then I swap it.
and then pull something back. Yes, that card works with that. Okay, I'm looking at the other deck anyway. Ambush, so I just talked about that one. Court Physician. I don't care about this. When this card enters or leaves play, gain 3 health. When you exhaust it to a damage, you may lose 1 health to refresh this card. Wow. And Banish. For 1, discard 1 active threat. So not defeat, but just discard it. And then if you conspire, you get to discard another one. That's amazing.
That's good even for the taunts now that I'm thinking about it.
Yes,
Yeah,
I know.
just
That's
very
100% what it's for. Or the terrors, so you just discard them and you
Yeah.
never have to lose an
Yeah.
action. Do I do this? This would speed it up. But then drawing a card from the bottom of the deck's funnier. But this doesn't do anything else. Just gets me, it's basically gets me an action because it's 1 for 2 actions. It does help with the focus though. Huge with the focus. Discard. Yeah, I'll just take this. I know the other card's probably better, but I'll just go with that. Okay.
Yes.
Yep. Gets my focus going right from the beginning.
Okay. I'm not sure if I take the elephant. We'll see.
So you have Tiny the Octophant. Saul the House Cleaner, an ally who just does 3 damage when exhausted, may lose 1 health to move an active threat to the bottom of that player's deck, then put their on-deck threat into the active threat zone. So if like something you don't want to deal with now, you can't deal with it. Put it down the bottom for later, but then you get an extra enemy to deal with right now.
Plus it deals 3 damage.
I don't know. and then lay low. For 0, 4 heal. Until the end of this turn, this card counts as 1 extra faction type.
I don't think I need the heal. The elephant I worry about getting it into play.
I know, that's the problem.
Because the problem here is it has to be random. I have to play this as my first card, which is fine. Then I randomly pick 2 cards from my hand and they cost, so it's...
Oh, that, I thought you were talking about the one that lets you bounce the card back and
in
replay.
Here somewhere, which I can also use.
Ooh.
But maybe I just take the elephant and YOLO. Because we
Your
do
call.
have some
I'll leave it completely up to you.
All right, I'll take the elephant just for the lulz, and we'll see if we can get it in play.
Okay.
We may not if we whiff on the...
There are these here, Mel, that can get you extra
I have money
credits.
To pay for them.
You can just play a card that's like...
This one.
Yeah, 0, and then you can put both these on it, which does make the enemy worse because it adds 2 extra health to it.
Hopefully we don't get through it.
Yeah.
Through to it.
Yeah, because we'll win before we cycle, so it's fine.
It's fine. Okay.
Yeah, you'll get the elephant.
I'll take that.
I only have 2 credits, so I will generate more.
Play, it's even better. Okay.
Okay.
That was
main phase.
Main phase. Okay, let me purchase for 3. We're gonna purchase this upgrade for this tactic here. Oops, I shouldn't look at that side. To make it give 2 actions, just in case. Focus X damage.
Oh, I can put that right on this card.
Cards.
I want to make this card better, so yeah, I'm gonna
4.
Oh, 2 less if I put it on.
There you go.
Yeah, so I only have 2 credits. So this will go right on the card, give me a focus damage, which is perfect for what I'm doing. And then it costs less on bug cards, so I'll put it on a bug card that I just got. That will help it do more.
Okay, where's that other one? That one is 3. I take this one too, I think.
Yeah, I would go all in on it.
Just go all
for
in
now.
on it, yeah, I think so.
What's this? Viracab transport. Oh, look at this. Focus, refresh X allies. Yeah, that's what, once you get a board of allies in, that's amazing. Okay.
Actually,
right now that might be...
Hold on. If I put this on this guy, I'm only actually getting 3 out of it. Still fine. Still fine.
Good?
Yeah, sorry.
It's okay. I just have stuff I want to do before I forget. So I'm going to play this for 1. I get to advance twice, or train twice. I can do 4 damage. This is 6. This is 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Oh my god.
Everything's 6?
Yep. So I will just do 4 damage on this one to make it so it will eventually cascade. And then focus X credits. So I get 4 credits, which I will then spend those credits. Oh, I just realized it's 2 less to put on a card, so it actually would have been free. Dummy. I'm like trying to make credits first for no reason, but it's okay. I don't really need. We'll get a new upgrade out there. Oh, legitimate pay in quotes.
Sorry, I'm just changing this because I'm realizing that won't give me the full amount. I got to put on this tactic instead because if I play that first, I'm going to lose 1 action.
All right.
Yeah, sorry.
Then I will. Oh, you know what? I put this on here instead. Then this costs me 0 to play. I can exhaust it to deal 2 damage. If this defeats an on-deck threat, which it will, I can gain an action. When this is defeated, whoops, we'll do 1 damage to the boss. And then I also can do 4 damage to something else. Probably should put 4 damage on this. This is weird, but it's because I know I can refresh this ally, so I'll get to do it again.
Mm-hmm.
That'll go here. What do you got?
I just have this tonic back
Only hitting for
though.
2, only hitting for 2, only hitting for 3.
Yeah, I'm going to use elephant to get rid of some of this stuff.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But I got to play this.
Fresh X allies. Definitely want this ally in play. Okay. And this has a focus of 1, 2, 3, 4 damage right now. But if I kill this one, it adds another focus. No, not that one. 4 damage. 4 damage here. Okay, 6. 6. You have a cascade. Oh, you have 3s. I see. Okay. And those are 5 to defeat each?
Yep.
So if I exhaust this one and do
You
4.
have to hit this thing first.
Oh,
so that's
what's that? What's he? What's he?
He's 3, 4, 5.
Hmm.
But I can go first and take
I can
care
do
of
the same
that.
thing. Kill him with this 5 damage total here.
Okay.
Sure. Kill him for 5.
Thank you.
All right. And
Did he
then
give us anything? I don't think that. No.
I also have to get rid of these rage guys or else my allies are toast.
Yeah, no, I can help with that.
So then I can play this for 1. It immediately gets me back 2 actions. And it refreshes X allies. So X is... Oh, it's focus. Sorry, focus. So I can refresh 4 allies, whatever. I also could do... I draw the bottom card of my deck, which could help with the focus. Oh, no focus.
Oh, it's a boss.
So I draw this. Oh, yeah, so it damaged the boss right away.
That's good. That was on the bottom.
But I don't get the, like, when defeated, but whatever. It's fine. And then I have a focus X here, which is 4. So let's do 4. You know, like 4s and 4s and 1s.
Yeah, but I have some pings and stuff, so.
Okay. So let me put 4. If you have pings, let's put 4 on one of these guys so there's 1 left.
Yep.
So they can cascade. And I think I've done everything on that card.
Okay, let me play this one. That does a ping of 1, so we'll kill this one. That does 1 damage to the boss.
Okay.
And then 3 damage to something else. You need...
This needs 2 more to cascade 4 damage.
Okay, you do that first.
Okay, so this will do 1 to the boss. And then 4 damage. Let's do it. This one. So this one's 2 away from doing 4 damage to something else.
Okay. Then this gives me 2 actions back. And then it was the first card I played. So I randomly pick 2 cards that cost 1 less. If you can roll D4. We'll do it twice. If
here you go.
all right. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3. Okay, good.
So
We're just gonna put upside down for now, and then 4.
those 2
So
cost
those 2
1 less.
1 less. Okay, perfect.
Nice.
So Elfin costs 1 less. So then he only costs 1, 2, 3. We can put him in. He pings.
Very
we need
nice.
pings, right? Let's spend 1. I'll just spend 3, just so that they're in and I don't have to count. But this guy has a he can. Oh yeah, I do have. Gives me 1 shield, and he has ping of 1. You need a ping 1 here.
No,
Right?
2.
Oh, we need 2. Okay, let's put a ping of 1.
But when I do this 4 to something else that's at 5.
Yeah, so I put a ping here.
Yeah.
When exhausted, okay, because I have the blue cards here. Okay.
Wait, why did that guy get defeated? I was supposed to defeat that guy on there with that, but that's fine. It's fine. Still works.
Oh, I have elephant that can do 4, so.
So this, I'll just do this for 2, just to finish this guy. To do 4 to finish that guy. So this is 1 to the boss.
And then 1 to the boss.
Okay, another to the boss. So the boss is going to 21. 3 more damage.
And then this cascades for 3 damage.
3 damage wherever you want it.
That's 6. That's 3. That's 6.
That's 6 also.
Okay, let's put.
Doesn't
We
matter.
don't have any more. And you said you need to get rid of this? 3,
No,
6,
I don't need to get rid of that.
Okay. We need your rage guys gone, so either one.
I mean, this guy hits for 1. See, this guy hits back for 6 damage. Hello.
This guy can come in for free. This guy can deal. Oh, this guy can deal 3 damage.
I have a guy who deals 4 and then 1. So I don't know if that matters. But I can also finish that guy off. And get whatever this card is. What does it do? It's another damage one. This one is the bargain with the multiple damage effects.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just do this one. So I'll exhaust this guy. I'll finish this off. And then I have 1 damage that can go somewhere. So you have like a weird... This is
That's 6.
7.
Oh, 7. Yeah, he's weird because then... Yeah.
Okay, when this got defeated, I also train 1, but I don't need it. And then 2 credits. 2 credits, okay.
I moved it there because I have a 4 and a 3. So that
Okay.
would be the 7.
So then this one, for 1, I can gain 2 shields. Focus, this now is 5 damage.
Which should be enough for that, right?
Yep.
Perfect.
Kills this guy. And then I have 2 left. So
Oh, if you put yeah, that's fine because then 4.
3.
Oh no, put on yours.
This guy's 8.
Yeah, put on yours. Because that, and then I have another 4 that can go here.
I mean, this guy's 8, so you could put your 2 4s there.
But but that still won't be enough then, and this guy will still be in play and hit me, which is maybe okay. He hits me for 6. I block 1.
No, it's fine. So this guy's how much? 7?
Yeah.
So you just crush him with that?
We'll have 3 and 4, and then I'll have another 4 that I can put somewhere else, which can go here or on yours.
I don't know. Whatever.
Okay. So this guy comes in for free, or this card comes in for free. I train twice. 1, 2. And then I am past level 2, so I lose a health and I deal 3 damage, which will go here. And then I am not at, I am at level 4. Lose any number of shields to gain that much health. Okay, sure. Lose any number, lose any number of health to gain that much shields. Backwards. No, I don't need any shields. Okay. That's done. Then this, I'll exhaust to deal 4 damage here. When defeated, I get to discard
trash.
Trash.
Be anyone in play. If any of those cards you don't care about.
I probably don't need this anymore. Because I think once it's not going to cycle through again. I don't think it matters.
You don't have to do it. Oh, no, maybe when defeated, I think, are optional.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Maybe they're not.
That's there.
There's a bunch of things that are not optional in this game, and I forget. Somebody let me know.
4 damage. I can defeat this guy, or...
No, he's 5.
Oh, he's 5.
Remember, 3s. We're on 3 right now.
All right, so we'll put 4 damage on yours. Then I play this for 1. Choose 1, but I have to upgrade it so I get both. So I gain 2 health. I gain 2.
You don't need to play that right now. What do you need to play it for?
I guess I don't.
Yeah, save it for the next round of big sloppy enemies.
Yeah, I guess I don't need to play it.
Yeah, and you're already at max train anyway.
Yeah,
so.
you're right. Okay.
Yeah, I would hold.
Done.
All right. Enemies not hitting us back for anything. We're doing good. Reset armor to, or lose all unspent action points. Reset armor to 0. Refill the battlefield with active threats.
Oh, crazed 5. Nope, I'm not at 5.
Oh. Okay.
Fast on the top comes into play, right?
Yes. You have to have.
No fast.
So you have no fast on the top and 3 non-fasts in play.
Okay.
All right. So now we're still at 3 on the skull, but we can cycle upgrades. Any upgrades you don't want here?
Sorry to discard that. I didn't get that far.
Oh yeah, discard all play tactics.
I don't really care for the bargain cards, but if you can use them, then keep them.
No. Get rid of this.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's good for you.
Get rid of this.
Like 5 damage is not
That
bad.
is fine,
Okay.
yes. Yeah, right now we just need like damage.
Do we want to get rid of the lower damage, looking for higher damage?
No, I think that's still good. Unite. So if you have lots of different factions, that could do some good damage.
Okay.
All right. So we refill. We did it. Tactics gone on. Okay. Advanced danger. I just did that. Gain 3 action points. Refresh allies. Draft phase. What do you think? Who shall go first?
Oh, goodness.
Without knowing.
Win this card.
When this card enters or leaves play, gain 4 money. Until the end of this turn, so if you exhaust this, all upgrades on tactics you play gain this effect. When played, deal 1 damage. So if you have lots of upgraded cards in your deck, so that's like 1 extra damage on that, 1 extra damage, 1 extra damage. I don't know.
I can go first.
Okay.
Just because maybe I'll take that.
This. Oh
No,
no, you got a good one.
A different card. I made.
You got the one that you want, I think. All right, so we just talked about this one. You can also choose 13 meters under, which is spend X action points. If you have a way to generate lots of action points, you can divvy up 13 damage as you choose among X targets. And Canada do X, 0 cost, ally. Oh, this I wish I got this one. Unfortunately, you went first.
I'll take the middle one, which is what I want. Thank you.
Okay, then I'm going to take 1, 2, 3. Actually, what's this one behind it? Maybe I can go with this. Place up to 2 cards from your hand on the bottom of your deck, then draw that many cards. No, it's fine. Let's see what we got. Pay dirt. 1 for 4 credits. For each upgrade on this card, defeat 1 on-deck threat. Motorbike Barrage for 0. Get 1 action back, 4 damage, and bargain 3 for 4 damage. The Might of House Silver for 3 actions, 5 damage. While this card's in play, you may place non-boss threats on the bottom of your deck when defeated. Each time you do so, draw 2 cards. Neat. I feel like I just take the free... Let's take the Motorbike Barrage, I guess. Free damage. And it will help with the bargain right here, actually. Make it cheaper. And that bargain's cheaper. Okay, cool. All right. So now we are playing.
Okay, do you have taunt?
I have a boss. We need 3 more damage to the boss?
I have a boss here.
Okay, so we're still not getting him for sure right now, but... no taunt showing, but taunt is coming. I can see through the...
This first, actually. I get my actions back, which then I can use for this card. I have lots of damage that I can deal.
Yeah, same. I got like 4 separate shots here, 2 separate shots here.
Maybe you start going through first.
2, yeah.
We'll work through and then maybe even cycle.
Okay, so I will. So this is 3, 4 damage. 3. Okay, this needs 2. I will just defeat this guy for 2. When defeated, I get 3 credits. And my focus up.
I have also 2 pings of 1 if you need.
Oh. That would have been good on the last one.
Sorry, do you want to change that?
No, it's fine.
Sorry,
it's fine. Okay, so this one right now is just focus 3, nothing crazy. This guy needs 5. So I'm going to spend 1 on this. And I'll get 7 credits. 7 credits. That's insane. And then I'll do the bargain. So it's only a bargain of 5. So I'll put 5 back. So I'm going to do this damage effects a little weird. I'll do 3 here. 3.
See you later, Beth.
Beth, see you later. Have a good afternoon too. So 3 here. I'll do 2. Oh, I get another 2 credits off this too. So I'll do 2 to finish this. Does 1 to the boss. It's 2 away. 3 damage from that being defeated. We'll go on.
Here's a boss card.
Yeah,
and then I can
sure.
ping it.
Yeah. 3 there. Okay, you have no taunt blocking, right?
No.
Okay. Then I still have 5 damage off this to do. So let's just... This is 4. So I'll just kill this one, I guess. Oh, it's still sucky cards. Okay. So that's done.
Okay, I'm just going to ping this one. So when I gain a shield, I have Conspire, so that's good. And then 2 damage. So this guy is dead. Does 1 to the boss.
1 to the boss.
3 damage. We'll put 3 damage. 3. Do I have another ping? No. Oh, let's just do 3 damage here because that'll kill this one.
You get a credit.
Okay.
I can for free. I'm gonna do this now while I still have this Junker card here. So for free, I get an action point back. Does 4 damage. I'll just kill this guy on the top. Oh, top guy. Okay. And then bargain 4, but it's technically bargain 2. So I'll spend 2 to do 4 more damage. I don't know. 4 damage. This guy's 1. This guy's 5. Oh, but I have a ping off this. Yeah, I'll just put it here. Just gonna dig. Just gonna push through my deck, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's done.
Do you want to ping so you know what's on top?
I'll exhaust this, do the 1 here to finish this. Okay. And then I have a focus of 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. Oh, this guy's the big one. He is 7. 4 damage, 4 damage. What are you thinking? Does that help you somewhere?
That's 3, 4, 5. This is 6.
Also, we should be looking at buying upgrades too, just to get the extra damage going. Yeah, I should have probably. Yeah, I should have freaking upgraded this one. I'm being dumb. Sorry. Yeah, I'm sitting on so much money. I should be definitely upgrading cards, just so we can smash through stuff
I'm gonna take
faster.
That one.
Conspire, yeah, that's for you because it only costs you 4.
But
So, but you kill one of these, you get credits. Like,
yeah.
or my guy here's 3, but he's 7.
Yeah.
Oh, this one too. I can add on it. Oh, I should do this on a Junker card. Yeah, I'm gonna pretend I did that. I forgot I was supposed to put that on this, or this. I could put on that too. Whoops. So this costs 2 less. That would be 3. I definitely have more money. So say I put on this one that I played after. So this would get 2 credits back. And also do 5 more damage. Yeah, I totally forgot about all those upgrades came out. And I'm like, yeah, I'll put that on this card and that card. And then I forgot. So I have 5 more damage floating around here.
3, 4. This is 5. This will give you 3.
Sure,
No, I'll give you
defeat.
3 credits.
Sure, whatever. And what else? There was something else on it. No, okay,
No,
that's
yep.
it. Sure.
Okay.
Yes, early ones. 2 list to play actions. 2 damage.
This.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend 1 credit on this one to put that there. Yeah, let's just YOLO.
Yeah.
So he's 1 away, so like we just need to like get ready to kill.
All right. I'll spend 2 for this. It'll give me 2 actions back. Focus is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 6. 3, 4, 5. That's this one is dead for 5. Gain 2 credits. Oops, that's a 3. Not even. Then I can spend some credits now. Where's that Conspire one? This one. Oh, that's 6, but 2 less.
As long as you put it on a silver card.
Yeah. That's 4 if I can pick that up.
There's another one for
this
you.
One.
This one only costs you 1 if you put it on a silver card, but it's the, like if you have 5 or less health, gain 2 health and train. But like and that's not what you need now, but definitely for what the strategy you're doing there.
Okay, so
I'm gonna buy this one before you get going there for 2. Can you just draw me another one?
Yep.
Oh, it's the exact same, but the bottom part. Yeah, I'm gonna put this one here.
Okay, then this does 5 damage.
No, I should put this.
This is 6. Okay.
Oh, that go.
And that one's done.
There.
2 damage. think we just... Oh, no, I don't want to do that. I'm just trying to think for the ping.
How much you need?
1.
Oh, I can just do
You
this.
got a 1? Oh,
Yep.
perfect, perfect. Okay, you get 1 credit.
Nice. That's what I needed.
Okay, now that we've done that, okay, this terror, I could just spend the whole 3, and then it won't matter on this one.
That would be way better for next.
Why? We can keep cycling the damage down through the decks.
Sure, if you have. Yeah, go ahead.
You think, or
If you
no?
want to. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Otherwise, they'll just spread out and then you can target whatever.
Yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to spend 3, so it can target 3 targets. We'll hit...
Oh, I think you actually have to do it all at the same time. So,
Oh.
yeah, so you'd only have this target and that target.
Okay, then we don't do that. I don't think.
Yeah, but then this you'd get to do after, which could hit the next thing. But I still think it's better to see a whole board.
Okay. Okay, let me just swap a card back. Let's...
But if you have something at 3 just to get rid of this guy before he steals actions next round, that's fine.
He's 3?
Yeah, I don't really want
I can do it with this.
to... I can do 1.
Oh, it's an ally. I can do it with this ally. Put that ally in play. I lose the damage, so then I can hit for 4.
No, you can't target the boss with regular damage, only with
For
boss
4.
damage, which
Lose.
is the damage with a black in the middle, which is only on this boss's cards in this scenario. We do not have damage dealing. Our damage is orange, which doesn't hurt the boss.
Okay, then I hit him for 4, so I only lose 1 action. Then because I'm 3 or higher, I get to heal 2, and when exhausted, I heal 1. Okay. Oh, I still have my elephant I haven't used, but
Oh my god!
I do want to swap.
He's on the loose.
Let's play this. Let's pull this back to my hand. We'll put this ally into play.
Yep, boss cheats.
Yep. Okay, then we can use the elephant. Oh, is this a boss? Oh, here's a boss card. I'll hit the...
Oh yeah, you can finish the game right here.
Okay, so we'll hit for 8.
4 and 4, which
and
is
4.
definitely enough to crush this guy. He's only
Yeah.
3 and 3. So that will do 1 to the boss, and we win.
And we win. Okay. Elephant for the win.
Yay, we did it. Nice job. So now I've said my piece about this game many a time in previous streams, which you can find down below in the video description. Mel, thoughts on this game now after playing it 2 times, only in the 2-player mode. Mel's never played the solo, but it's the same exact vibe where you're buying cards. Everything's the same. You just wouldn't have help defeating stuff in front of you. Any thoughts on this game, Mel? You said there was a game it made you think of.
Yeah, for me, it really made me think of Aeon's End.
Yeah, yeah.
For sure.
But in my mind, I like it better than Aeon's End. I think Aeon's End has more stuff that synergizes together.
Yeah.
Like I know there's some of the, whatever you call it in that game, those like heroes that put stuff in other players' discard piles and like,
Yep.
you know, yeah. But I don't know.
Yeah, I could see that. Like if I could give you heals and if I could give him armor and vice versa.
It feels like this is a little bit of an afterthought.
Yeah.
But I know someone in the chat mentioned before in the new version. We'll talk about that in a few minutes. But yeah, there's stuff with the rethemed version that they're coming out with after this. They did say they were listening to player feedback and making modifications to the next iteration of this game. But people were demanding tons of expansions for this game to do things like that and add new things. And they only came out with 1 expansion. And then they announced, we're doing a whole reskin of the game. So I bet we'll never see expansions to this anymore.
That's fine.
But this could definitely use some more bosses and stuff because there's only 3 bosses in the box and it can get a little samey fast. But
Yeah, so I have 0 knowledge whatsoever. First about the dungeon crawler Carl, is that what it's called?
yeah, but we'll talk about that one
No,
after.
I know. But so anything I say, like if it's coming up, I have no idea.
Yeah, we'll look at that after.
But yeah, I wish it did have like kind of like player abilities would be kind of neat. But I mean, that's fine that it doesn't.
What do you mean?
Like if my player had an ability, like in Aeon's End, you know how each player can do something? That might be neat.
But this does give you like the 3 starter cards that are like specific to that
Yeah.
character. And there are a bunch of characters in the expansion add more. So there's like lots of, you only played with 1 character too.
Sure,
So you
that's
haven't
true.
seen like the different styles and engines, and you get a taste of the factions though from seeing the cards.
That's true. But I actually really, really like this game more than I thought I would. Like I heard you rave about it and how much you liked it as solo, and I thought, okay, that's great. The theme, like I don't really care about.
Yeah,
the
I don't
theme,
care either.
So I just totally.
But what are you
ignored
talking
that.
about? I forgot. We got to make Mel read the whole storybook right now for us on stream to understand the whole world.
Story?
Yeah, you can understand the whole world, the characters, the theme, and get really into it.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. This book has been opened once. I just kind of made this joke before on stream, probably, and that's the only time it's ever been opened. But yeah, they have a whole storybook included, but no one cares about the theme. So I am assuming in the Dungeon Crawler Carl, since this version came with this storybook, I'm assuming the Dungeon Crawler Carl version will come with all 9 Dungeon Crawler Carl books in the box, so you can read those for lore, right? That makes sense, right? If not, they're ripping us off, because this one gave us a whole story, so that one better give us a story too, right? Just kidding. But anyways, yeah, so...
Yeah, but no, I like this game more than I thought, and I could see how this may be slightly better than Aeon's End in your mind. Mm-hmm. Definitely. I would be very interested to try different bosses, try different heroes, because I only tried the one hero. But yeah, I really, really liked it. I thought there's a lot more strategy in this game as well, of like who's going to do what, making your turns efficient, your actions efficient. I like the building up to be able to be better and stronger, which is always fun.
Yeah, which is a general deck building.
Yeah.
The reason why this one stands out, why I rave about it, is just because of how it breaks the flow of a lot of the regular generic quote-unquote deck builders, right? Which are draw this amount of... Start with basic boring deck. That's the same as every other player at the table, or the same every single time you play the game. Most deck builders start off that way at least. Some of them add expansions later that give unique starter cards. But a good one nowadays will have unique starter cards in the deck to make it feel different. This has, once you add the expansion, like 6 or something different heroes that have special 3 starter cards in their starting deck to start with. But you start with those starter cards, so that's great. That's different. Also, you draw up in this game never.
Yeah,
you never draw, which blows my effing mind. Instead, it's the buying from the market is a drafting mechanic, so it's not as simple as look for biggest, expensive, juiciest card I can afford, buy it in deck. That is generally the best way to play. Good ones, like this and like Star Wars Deck Builder and stuff, and like Aeon's End and that, it'll be like, you should be buying specific cards that go with the engine of your deck to increase the power, instead of a bunch of jack-of-all random trade garbage, which in this game I don't think works too well, but...
Sometimes you're forced into it, though.
Yeah, but that's what the trashing mechanic's good for, is actually to get rid of those ones that you had to take that don't work with your strategy. Yeah. Get rid of them, especially if they have a bad enemy on the back, right?
Yeah.
But when you're getting a card, you're not only choosing from a row of like 5 cards, like in most deck builders or whatever, or 6 cards, whatever it is, but you're picking from a deck that maybe the 2 cards under it are not what you want, maybe they are what you want, but either way, every time you play, it's totally different choice, not just from a giant deck. It's like the deck's split up and they're each different levels, and like the cost efficiencies all have to be evaluated with what you've previously bought. And in other deck builders, sometimes you can just literally close your eyes and like, what's the most expensive one? I'll buy that, put it in my deck. Yep. It just does big power, we're good. But this is not the case, especially when some of the effects on these cards get pretty wonky with like drawing bottom and putting into hand and putting back on top and like just the flow of the game. But not only when you upgrade your deck, you're also putting an enemy on the back. So I just love the way the cards are like enemies. Mm-hmm. And the order of you defeating them matters. In some deck builders, like the order of defeating, or in other co-op games even, the order of defeating things doesn't matter.
Right.
But this, it does, because you get it right to your hand, and that is your draw, is defeating enemies. That feels so rewarding. Any game where you like kill an enemy and it drops loot is amazing. It's like quick dopamine fixes. I love it. It's like, I'm not a fan of like dungeon crawlers where it's just like beat enemy, beat enemy, beat enemy, end of scenario, maybe get some reward.
Yeah.
I love when it's like a game is killing and you're instantly getting something from it to then use that right away. Is like, oh, feels so awesome. Yeah, it just feels so awesome. But it's just like the way it just breaks all these like generic deck builder things where you don't want to play all your cards out. You don't want to just kill everything in play and then draw back up. It's like, that is not here. You want to hold cards back. You don't want to spend all your actions every turn, because what comes out next could create a wall, a roadblock, a bottleneck you cannot get through, and you could just die. So you have to constantly this like ebb and flow of like, when to clear threats, when to leave a couple threats, when to slow down before a level up, when to speed up to a level up. this like constant threat track coming. Like the other bosses changed it up a bit too, but
But do you not think that it's kind of like a smarter game?
yes,
You know what I mean? It's not like
that's what I mean.
Yeah, like the basic like
that
play my card.
this is the kind of game.
drop.
This is the kind of deck building game. Now, if I went back and played Harry Potter Hogwarts Battle again after playing this on top of all the other awesome deck building and engine building games you play, it makes that even seem more basic and annoying, and like where all my fun trash mechanics and holding cards and my order of my discard pile might matter. This one doesn't have that. That Aeon's End has that specially. And Aeon's End has the variable initiative order.
Yeah.
I like that one too.
Yeah.
But this has this like, I don't know, just the cool stuff going on here. It's like that idea of like Aeon's End. It just changes a few things around to make it less like draw up, play your whole hand, buy the best card, put it in deck, shuffle up deck, move on. Like just keep going, you know, or put it in discard pile, you know, shuffle. And it's like that straight up kind of simplified engine. This just like, yeah, there's so much to think about. And like, yeah, this is like after you play something like Harry Potter Hogwarts Battle and you get kind of bored of it, then you kind of, this is like, you'll eventually get to this after moving through a few others. But just where I'm at, it's like, I need a deck builder to like do this kind of stuff. Otherwise it's just like very samey.
Yeah.
And I don't mind going back to those kind of ones every now and then, especially if we're playing with family and friends who aren't so hardcore into gaming, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. We do need to bring that there. I forgot. We forgot to play that with our niece.
Next time.
Yeah. But yeah, so it's just like, this is what I look for. Like it has built-in trash mechanics, at least on this boss. It has some hiding in here. So there's like thinning out your decks there if you want it. And yeah.
I can see this game not being for everyone though, and I get that. Like I can see where people it may let's say solo maybe, but I can see why 2-player might not be for everybody. Like depending on who you're playing with, you have to really work together to make sure your turns are efficient. And
yeah, because if I left you alone, I just killed all my stuff and was like, okay, Mel, kill your stuff. You're like, I can't.
yourself,
and then you're like, boom, I'm dead. And I'm like, oh, we both lose.
That's the game.
Yeah.
So yeah, you have to be able to work together.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's cool. I don't know.
I think it's fun.
Yeah, it's a good
I'm
game.
very surprised, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks so generic and like the box looks way bigger than what you expect. It's a pretty big box for like a small card game, quote unquote, but
and even after reading the rules, I was like, okay, sure.
Yeah, the rules aren't big.
Yeah.
But it's just like the variability. I think of like having all these decks have random stuff that show up every time. You're starting, plus these items show up random, and like how you put them in change cards different every time you play. Plus the enemies on the back will be different, especially based on the boss you're playing. It might change up the enemies that come into play. So just every time it's like a different puzzle you're kind of assembling and working with. And yeah, it's neat. So anyways, let's go on to the real reason I wanted Mel to play this was so I could then convince her to back the Dungeon Crawler Carl version, which I know a little bit about that theme. I've gone through like half the first book, so not much. I was starting to go through them and was like, oh, I have lots of time. And then this crowdfunding campaign popped up like a couple weeks ago or something. And I was like, oh crap, I don't have time to get through the books. But I get the idea.
There's 9?
9, yeah. There are 9. Yeah, there's lots of fans. It's like kind of like got an underground, it's or like a, what do you call that? It's like a cult following is the words I'm looking for. It has like a cult following, but it's getting bigger and bigger. And now that they're doing like RPG and a board game about it and live action, or is it a cartoon? There's some kind of show coming, I think. I don't think it's a movie. I think it's a show, I'm pretty sure, but I could be completely wrong. Some guy I played cards with, plays Star Wars Unlimited with, he came with a custom playmat of Dungeon Crawler Carl to play cards on, like a custom to play Star Wars Unlimited on. And it's like Dungeon Crawler Carl title across it and all the art and stuff. And it's like full neon, like he went with the new book covers that are all like full neon. And I knew what it was right away. I was like, oh, that's awesome. But everyone else that was playing cards was like, what the hell is that? They had no idea. And I knew, I'm like, nobody knows what this is, but it will get there because it's got a show coming. Oh, it's a TV series with Seth MacFarlane's company. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. So that's when once something gets a TV show or a movie, and if it pops off, then everyone goes, what the hell is this? And then they go buy all the books, audiobooks, video games, like all that stuff is coming. So yeah, it's on the rise. But I don't care about the RPG. But the only reason I care about this, and the only reason I care about Dungeon Crawler Carl at all, is because I love this Unstoppable that I played today. If I never played Unstoppable, I would not know what Dungeon Crawler Carl is. I wouldn't even care, and I would never even look at this crowdfunding campaign or even think of backing it. I wouldn't even care. But Dungeon Crawler Carl is like fantasy themed to it because he's dungeon crawling in a weird dungeon with fantasy tropes and stuff. But it happens in like our world. It's weird, but it's cool. So anyways, they're doing a version of Unstoppable, but an RPG, all in the same crowdfunding campaign, but you can click the RPG or the Unstoppable and just do it separate. And you can back both, back one, back the other, back stuff, whatever. But basically they're reskinning it, but they're also supposedly improving things based on feedback and stuff. So I wanted to look at it. I haven't really looked at this. I just know what people have been telling me in streams and stuff about it. And the one that really stuck to me was they're adding a campaign. Mm-hmm. And if you're new here, we like playing campaign games on the channel and like learning a game once and then having a reason to keep playing it and watching evolution happen and seeing how designers do different campaign systems. But we already know all this stuff. We know because we just watched us play it. We know how to play it. But down here, why should Carl and Donut have all the fun? I don't know. Okay. All components are digital mock-ups. So hello, crawlers. Okay, we don't care about this. Okay. So now it's explore floors 1 to 3 in either arcade mode, one-shot play, or campaign mode. I don't know what 1 to 3 floors mean. So they're obviously changing kind of how the game works. Plays greatest solo or party up in 2-player co-op. So they kept that the exact same. 4 difficulty levels. So that's one more than we have now, including a new unbeatable challenge. Okay, so they said, yeah, we see people beating it on hard mode. Yeah, screw you, we'll make an even harder mode. I don't care how many cards are in the box. That's a crowdfunding trope of more junk in the box equals it should be worth the price. But that's not true. It's got to be a quality game. Quality over quantity, please. Endless replayability. I've already rambled about how the base one's like endlessly replayable just with all the random decks and cards and all that stuff. But it has race and class combinations, playable crawlers, random neighborhood and burrow bosses, multiple floors to defeat. Yeah, I don't know how that works, but that's interesting. Flexible backing with backer. Oh, okay, this is important. It has flexible backing with backer kits. Pay over time on pledges 150 plus. I'm so glad they included that in the game. That will matter a lot with its endless replayability in the future. I'm just kidding. Stretch goals, shut the hell up. This stuff is like, shut up. All right. That's not a bullet point on why your game is awesome.
Yeah, but some people that have to hide their funds may be easier to pay in installments.
It's silly.
If they're hiding from
basically, yeah, this is like, this is payday loan trap stuff here that they're advertising to you. Like that's an advantage to this thing. That's dumb. That should not be in this list. Okay. If you're on the Unstoppable, the deck builder page, which I don't care. Now get out there and pledge. Shut the hell up. All right. I kind of want to wait for this at retail just out of principle of them putting stuff like this in the list. I'm that petty. But yeah, that's just trashy, like disrespectful. But I love the base game that this is a reskin of. And so far, Dungeon Crawler Carl is like cool, and I'm sure I'll fall more in love with it as I carry on. But here they're just showing you how much paper is in there. But this is the real reason why I need to get this game. They upgraded the player mats to dual layer. Literally, that is the one reason I need to buy the new version. I don't even care what theme is on it. Oh, I see. So just by seeing these look exactly like a boss card. So they're working on the floors are literally like as it goes down the track, you're going through the first floor. Mm-hmm. And then you work your way to the next floor, which will have a different track. So they just divided up a boss's track into different floors with a boss at the end.
Oh, like in each floor you have to defeat a boss.
Yeah, so there'll be some kind of boss at the end, which is interesting. So that's a neat way to do it. So it's still the same game. They're just breaking up the boss into different floors. Okay.
No, there's mana. They have magic spells.
Mana markers? Oh, sure. Oh, mana is instead of shields? Because they use cubes for shields and health. So I'm assuming I don't see shields. So they're using mana instead.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what the
Okay.
purple track is. Yeah. So instead of you blocking, maybe there's like a way to spend mana for defense or spend a mana to heal or do damage. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, interesting. Thank you everyone that voted on the poll. So I put a poll up for fun at the start of the stream of just should we back the Dungeon Crawler Carnival version of Unstoppable to stream it on the channel. Thank you all of you who voted. It's like 67% say yes. so I just have to do it because you guys say so.
Oh, Snez says mana can be used to deal damage, heal, and use cards.
Okay, that makes sense.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, the reason to wait I would love to wait for retail. Here's my problem. I have to look to make sure one of my local game stores will actually have this for pre-order so I can lock it in. What I don't want to happen is I'm in Canada, and lately, because of tariffs and crap, nothing seems to arrive in Canada on time or ever. Some things just don't come, it seems. And then local game stores I have will sometimes pre-order stuff from a distributor, and then they just don't have priority because they're one of the stores that doesn't spend the most money with that distributor. So sometimes they just don't get what I want. So sometimes I've learned lately I just have to back things and pay through the nose for shipping to Canada. So that way I don't have to like hunt it and hopefully get it. And sometimes I feel like they don't ship enough copies to Canada and they like underestimate demand. And that seems to happen a lot. But it makes sense if there's bad tariffs right now that they don't want to overship things and have a bunch of stock sitting in a Canadian warehouse because they had to pay tariffs on all that stuff. So it's like I feel like things are getting undersent to Canada right now. And that's why I'm having trouble finding a lot of stuff. It feels even more rough over the last year or two. So that's the one reason I would back it on here, just so I can get the expansions and all that stuff. Because I already know I love the systems in the base one. And if this base one had like 3 more expansions, I would have bought them already without even looking at them. Not even if they were like garbage. I would just buy them because I'm like, I want more stuff for this game. So just knowing that, I know I want the expansions for this game without even looking at them. And I just don't want to have to chase those around because what happens, the base game will get stocked more heavily than expansions will get stocked at local game stores here. So I might have trouble getting those expansions just because I wasn't quick enough. And then I'm waiting months and months, if ever, for a restock on expansion. That's what I'm worried about. It's more the expansions. So
look, we got a campaign tracker pad.
So that's why I'm talking about buying it through crowdfunding. But if you can get this through your local game store and pre-order it easy, and you have lots of copies all over the place all the time from Renegade Game Studios, like we go to conventions too where Renegade has booths.
Yep.
So I have a feeling we'd be able to get stuff we're missing from anyway there. But then I might get stuff like a year later because it's not till I go to the convention again, you know? So that's just why I would back it. But yeah, I'm not saying you need to back it. I only care about myself right now.
We also stream it, so
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm asking. Yeah. So I just wanted to look at this on stream because I thought it was relevant. And then if you're watching this later, feel free to comment down below and let me know anything else, you know, what your thoughts are. Tell me where to go, where to stick it, you know, all that kind of stuff. 5 boss cards. Okay, so this one only comes with 3 bosses. So this already comes with 4. And this is just an expansion. I know. The base game of this one only came with 3 bosses. So already like adding 5 more, it gets me excited. More floor threats, core cards, floor mat. Like, what the hell is that?
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Kind of reminds me a little of, oh my gosh, what's that game? It was just in my head and it popped out. We just played that I liked, where we're going up the dungeon. Oh my gosh.
Slay the Spire?
Yeah.
Okay. Another deck builder. This expansion, the Crawler Chaos expansion, includes an all-new story from Dungeon World Earth.
Okay.
So, Earth story, more crawler portraits, that's more characters, 6 more characters, 21 more cards, so that they have new starter cards, starting threat cards, race cards, class cards. I don't know what the race and class stuff is.
Snez says you can create your own character in this version too, creating a starting deck based on what you like. Classes and races also change the way your character plays.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that stuff. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense this is more of like an RPG dungeon crawling fantasy theme, you know?
Yeah.
It makes sense to be able to like build your own character and do the race and class stuff with equipment and that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's cool. And the neat thing too for this, like, I don't know if there's Dungeon Crawler Carl comic books, but if it's just novels, like, and nobody's really, like, everyone envisions the art, it's kind of neat to see art for this IP on all these cards, which you normally, I don't think, would see except for on, like, the cover of the book. I don't know if in the books it has images throughout, like, the books. I have no idea, but until we see, like, the TV show. But there's probably fan art all over the place. Oh, a graphic novel is coming? That makes sense. I would be surprised that this is not already has comic books. That's weird. I would think something like this should be made into comics, like, pretty quick, but the art is approved by the author, basically creating it from scratch. Yeah,
Nice.
That's what's cool about this. That's what I mean. That's what's cool is, like, if you're into Dungeon Crawler Carl and you've been only, like, reading books or listening to audiobooks or whatever, and then this is, like, your first time getting something with visual depictions of everything, is kind of special. That's neat. And if it's coming officially approved by the designer, then if you ever see a graphic novel, they're going to use this as inspiration. Definitely. Or, like, they'll get all the art from him in a, in a folder to be like, this, you got to make the art similar to this, or, like, at least in your own style, but you're going to use, like, similar colors and stuff to this. And yeah, that's neat. So the other reason I want to back it online, which I probably won't be able to find easy, is playmats. I like to organize stuff like this. I didn't get the playmats for the first one, which I think existed, but I bought my stuff at retail. But a game like this that has, like, 65 decks on the table, I like just have nice little ways to organize it. So they have a co-op playmat, a solo playmat, and like a little playmat for the middle. I don't know. They don't look crazy, like, oh my God, I need to have them, but it's just nice sometimes to have stuff organized for a game that has a unique kind of setup. And it's good for me on stream, just sometimes to have it organized. It's just easier to set it up on camera quickly and know where to, like, frame the camera and everything. So I like that. So that's why I'm thinking of back in the all in, just to get the expansions and the mats. So Unstoppable for 60, I think US probably. Ignore the save 25, that's a lie. Always. It's always, you already save 25 buying it at retail. You'll even save more from not paying shipping on the crowdfunding campaign. So basically, this should say save nothing, scratch that out here, and then if you buy at retail, save like $50. That's what it really should say. If you've backed enough projects and buy at retail, you just know that's how it really works. But whatever trickery they need to do to get you to get your money up front with them getting more of a cut and not having to pay interest on loans, that makes sense. So this base one, you get the Unstoppable and one of the expansions. Okay. And a mini, that's whatever. But this is the one I would look at because it's 130. But again, it's US, so for us converting to Canadian is pretty bad. And then plus shipping is also bad. So it's probably going to be like a couple $100 for us here to get a solo-ish game and two probably not crazy big expansions. But it does come with playmats, which I don't know how big they really are, but those are probably like 20-ish Canadian each for the mats, maybe. So you get the core game, you get both expansions, you get 3 playmats, and the slime miniature. So I don't know. I probably just back this because I don't want to chase stuff down and whatever. But I know you can add on things, and you don't have to buy the mats. But I don't know how much it is just to buy all these without the mats. But I want the mats and I want the expansions. So like the slime mini is just like whatever. But anyways. But you don't get a slime mini. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's the reason. So that's the reason why you don't buy it at retail. It comes with the slime mini. Oh, and you can pay over time. Stupid. Pledge breakdown. Oh my God. Stuff. This crowdfunding's so trash.
We get top secret things.
Such a trash way to buy things. It's like so
10
embarrassing.
More floors. Okay.
Whoa, floor 10 you can unlock.
Floor 10.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I changed everything. You guys should all back it through here. I need you to get to 40,000 so I can get more stuff. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, okay.
Those are all the unlocked
Oh, so
ones.
some of the stretch goals are for like the RPG too, right? So it's like if you don't buy the RPG, you don't get any of that stuff. So who cares, right? Unless it's like digital. Yeah, some of it's digital, so they're gonna send you digital stuff. Whatever. Okay, so I want to back it. Hopefully today's gameplay has convinced Mel that she wants to back it, and you guys help me convince Mel that we need to back it, and we're good.
I think the fact that it says campaign,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
might just help me
yeah.
back it.
And I like the fantasy. This theme I could give a rat's ass
Yeah,
about.
same.
I just love the gameplay of it, the mechanics. So like, if you're telling me they improved the mechanics slightly, added campaign mode, put fantasy art all over it, and I can create a custom character of the custom starting deck. That's awesome. And then I can get 2 expansions, which is already one more than this game had. I already start with more bosses from adding all that stuff in. So already the replayability's there. And that matters more for campaign play too, because if you're going to play it through a campaign, you better see like a variety of bosses and stuff. So
Yeah.
that's good. Marina's asking, do you know what other games you want to play this May? No. Nope. There are some games I want to play, but I'm still waiting on them to come in, or components and stuff or expansions and stuff for them to come in. The one I hope to get to, Mel's currently painting through, is Malia or whatever it's called. Right? I think that's how you say it.
Yeah, I'm almost on the base game.
Yeah, Mel's working on painting that one for the last like 7 months or so. Just kidding. Anyone who is a member who saw my unboxing of that game knows how long ago that was. So you can really find out. But Mel's painting it at her own pace, so it's fine. I can't be mad.
No, I'm honestly almost on the base
Yeah,
game.
yeah. But I do want to play that game. I want to try it. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's good. I backed it for science.
Yep.
So I'm like, I was okay if it let me down.
And I spent 7 months painting it.
And yeah, but then it's like I unboxed it. I still have to sort more stuff out, and I didn't even I just gave you all the stuff to paint, and it's like I still got to like punch out things and get it all set up. But
But that'll take a little bit because we got to learn it.
yeah, it looks like a big game to learn too. So we'll figure that out. So that's one I want to stream in May. Whether
we
I
will.
can
We will.
depends on Mel's painting speed.
Because we don't need the expansion to play it, right?
No,
can
I
add it.
don't
I
think
know.
so.
If we can add in the expansion after, then
But sometimes it's nice just to throw in the extra enemies and stuff. If you
Not a
can
lot.
throw them in,
Yeah.
I don't know, but sometimes it's nice to just throw those in to add variety right up front. But yeah. Minion says, honestly, I do get liking the gameplay changes since they sound great. It's basically the IP that I really don't on with.
wait, this IP or the Dungeon Crawler Carl IP?
I'm assuming the new one.
The
Yeah.
new one, okay.
Yeah, like if you don't care about Dungeon Crawler Carl, but like, did anyone care about the IP on this one? Like, was anyone look at this game cover and be like, oh, I must play this game because it has those bug aliens on it and weird soldiers and stuff. I need to know. It looks like a ripoff of Dune. I get like a Dune sci-fi ripoff vibe of it. Like they even put like a kind of like a worm thing on with wings. Like it reminds me of a sandworm, and like I don't know. It feels very like kind of futuristic.
What's the movie with Thanos?
Like the Marvel Avengers.
Yeah, like I get like
You get Marvel vibes from
yeah,
it?
Marvel vibes, yeah.
Oh yeah, I can see that. Yeah, because like a little bit generic, like
Yeah.
everything thrown in, like businesses and aliens and
Yeah.
yeah, that's a good call on that actually. But again, we've never read the storybooks, so we don't know
No.
really what's all going on.
No, I just make it up in my head because I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't really care. I
This
just
is what it reminds me of.
I just know this faction likes this keyword, this faction like that keyword. Like let's do it. I don't care. So
But I
yeah,
play a lot of games, not a lot. I play games that I don't care for the theme either. I just kind of ignore it.
yeah. Like I'm not buying the Dungeon Crawler Carl one for the Dungeon Crawler Carl theme at all.
Well,
I'm buying it because
The
I
Dungeon
love the
Crawler
mechanics of this
theme?
game. No, I don't care.
okay.
You could tell me it's anything. It could be Barbie themed or something,
Oh.
or like My Little Ponies or whatever. If you're telling me it's the mechanics in this, but adding campaigns and more options and bosses, and it's like basically the same thing. I just love the mechanics of like choosing cards and upgrades and what to destroy in what order, and the ebb and flow, the momentum of the system and stuff like that.
Yogi, you're funny.
Yogi says, okay, I backed it, but only because Rob will teach me how to play it. Shut up.
You might get it before
Yeah,
us.
you're still going to get it like a month before I get it probably.
Yeah.
So yeah, you'll have to wait.
Yeah, Beth, I've never heard of him either.
Yeah, Beth, nobody's heard of it. It's like a very cult following kind of book series. It's catching on. People are catching on to it. He's like 9 books in now. But I even see our local bookstores, they promote that author now and his other series and stuff from the author of Dungeon Crawler Carl. It's like it's known within book reader circles, but outside that, nothing yet. This is like the first time it's entering like gaming, I think. And then eventually the TV show comes out, and then you'll see video games and comics and all that stuff. But yeah,
Chelsea knew who.
Chelsea knew what
Yeah,
Dungeon Crawler
she knew
Carl
what it was.
She asked what it is because she hears about it.
Okay.
Our daughter did. She's in high school, and I explained to her what it is, and she's like, "Oh, cool! I want to read that."
Yeah.
So yeah, it's one of those ones that just spreads via word of mouth, and it has like a cult following. And if you're interested to find out what it is, and you have access to audiobooks, I recommend the audiobooks because there is a one-man band. This guy who does the voices for every character. And I was blown away when I found out it was one person doing all the voices. And then I saw this guy on an online interview. And I was like, no way it's this guy doing all these voices. I would never put that face to all the voices. But yeah, this guy is super talented. And that guy, he is hired. And the fans demand that every audiobook be recorded by this guy only. So he will do every single one. So if you like those audiobooks, you will not be like... by the 7th one, all of a sudden, it's a completely different person reading it.
Oh, okay.
So it's very consistent. Yeah. Yeah, it's very neat. Very neat.
If we are going to back it, maybe I'll listen to one and see.
Supposedly, I watched like a video review when I was looking in what the hell Dungeon Crawler Carl was, and I found a YouTube video just going over the book series. And I found a common thread was, even in the comments, was if you're going to get into Dungeon Crawler Carl and you're reading it or even audiobooking it, it does not get really good until after the second book.
Oh, okay.
So the first couple books are just kind of laying the foundation of how the whole world works and what's all this weird stuff going on and why. But then once it gets on to 3 and beyond, you're then hooked and you're like, you'll never put it down.
So there's some investment to be made.
They're still fine. They're just, the first 2 books are not amazing. They're fine. They're good books, but they're not like oh my God. Mm-hmm. But they get you into it, and then you're like hooked, and it's like they're foundational kind of.
Okay.
So don't expect to be like blown away when you're going through the first couple books, is what's said. Mm-hmm. But if you can hang on and get through them, and you like what's kind of happening, and you want to see where it goes, once you get into book 3, then you're like hooked all the way till the end. Or I don't think it's even ended. I think they're still going. But you'll then just keep wanting to read more.
Okay. I can read.
But then the audiobooks make it cool because this guy's doing voiceovers for like the cat and the dude
That's more exciting.
and the enemies and the NPCs. He's making voices for everything is so crazy.
Oh, okay. I can read books that are slow to get into if I know that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's similar to like what would it be comparable to like I think of like what's that one that like I think it's a Stephen King book, like Arnold Schwarzenegger's Running Man. I'm thinking of like Running Man.
Oh, okay.
It's like that, right? Where like he's kind of put in this weird world and like kind of like on a TV show and you know kind of like Squid Game-ish kind of too, like that kind of idea.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll.
Yeah. But the guy's like a meathead kind of jock dude, bro, kind of, I don't know, it's a little weird, but yeah, it's a little cheesy, but it's definitely cool.
You've listened or read the first one?
No, only like I'm halfway through probably.
Do you find it boring?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
But I've already been warned, like, it's okay, just keep going, it'll get good. And I keep thinking about like doing it on if we go on a car trip.
Yeah.
I was just like listening to audiobook on a drive, or like seeing like us together. Mm-hmm. But then I know this is coming, and it's like, oh, I don't want to wait that long until we go on a long car trip.
Yep.
Which might not be for a few months or a couple months. But yeah, I could save it, and we just listen to it together.
Or if you're already partway through the first one, I can just read the first one, and then we can listen to the second one on.
Yeah, whatever. But it's not urgent. We don't need to know. I don't know this IP.
I know.
I don't know anything about this IP to love this game, so I don't need to know anything. But I know enough about Dungeon Crawler Carl to understand what it is and if the theme makes sense. And it seems like it does, so yeah. But I would not, like, mark my words, give it like 5 years, we're going to see a dungeon crawling board game version, I'm sure, of Dungeon Crawler Carl.
Actually, maybe if they said they're making a show, maybe I just go into the show not knowing what's going on.
But the show could be like, I don't even know when.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure how far away that is. Yeah. Basically, like the first chapter kind of like gets you right into it. There's some discussion Yogi's saying about it, but it's basically like, yeah, like this dude's just kind of chilling, wakes up in the middle of the night, and like all of a sudden the planet just starts changing, and people who are indoors, I think it is, are just instantly die because the planet gets taken over.
Oh.
And some kind of alien force or something turns the planet into a bunch of dungeons. So all of a sudden, like, there's entries on the world. Like, all of a sudden, all the buildings just like collapse. All that material is used to create the dungeons inside the planet. And you just like go down inside the levels of the planet, working your way through dungeons, and you're meeting NPCs, and there's like crazy technology. And yeah. Yeah, it's weird. But that's what it is.
Okay.
That's just silly. And there's some silly stuff about it. I'm sure it gets really nutty, but yeah. That's all I kind of know. That I don't want to spoil anything, but there's not really much to spoil with where I'm at. But oh, you know what it reminds me of? A book by some Australian dude like 20 years ago, Matthew Riley. Contests is a book. Okay, Snez has it better here. It says, Earth is destroyed and anyone not in a building is alive, but now must go into an 18-floor dungeon to fight for their lives for the entertainment of the rest of the universe. It's a TV show. Oh, prize for winning is the Earth. Oh, okay.
Oh.
That's a better explanation than what I had there. Yeah, that definitely sums it up. Oh, it reminds Yogi of Contest from 1996. Yeah, any of those kind of like where like you're now on a show, like any of those, there's movies and stuff I can think of.
Well, the first thing came to my head was like Hunger Games.
Hunger
It's
Games,
not
yes.
exactly what you're saying.
Hunger
but
Games,
like,
yeah. Hunger Games.
Debatable.
There's other ones like cheesy old action movies I remember from back in the day where like dudes are put on an island and then rich people are trying to hunt and kill them, and like it's like that kind of idea where like, yeah, for someone else's sport, they're like, yeah, you're now in some kind of contest for the death, or like, you know, game show with real consequences. But yeah, anyways, that's all I got for today. Anything else, Mel, you want to say?
No.
Okay,
That's good.
thank you guys for the information overload. There you go. We played the game, talked about the future game. Stay tuned if you want to see us play Unstoppable Dungeon Crawler Carl re-theme on the channel. It's coming. Stay tuned. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.